everyone, and welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show.
So funny, I was like super empowered. I don't think I could sleep.
Still follows the same rules, has the same characters and all that stuff,
Yes.
but it just tweaks it a little bit.
You're reading fantasy, and it's so grounded. It's so completely grounded in reality.
Rule clarification, if we both get it wrong, do we get bonus points?
Soldier Simmons, it is my pleasure to now pin you, raising you from the rank of soldier to dedicated.
That didn't happen in the books, but it was awesome.
I nailed it.
I nailed that.
I nailed it. Let me bring you comfort about Egwene. I know you haven't seen her in a month, but let me tell you this story about how badass she is right now.
That fight scene, my boy went through 5 daggers.
Everybody's flower is different. I think we learned that in the books. This is I think for me, top 5 moments ever on screen.
When I read it, I felt empowered. I felt called to action.
One of the best quotes in the whole series is when Gaul says, "Do you like to dance, Baron Abara?"
The Knights Who Say Chill,
AKA the band of really, really nice good guys.
Let a couple more drink on.
You're saying everywhere.
I am.
Do you have a chaser should you need it?
Can I have a little bit of mine too? Yo, this is good. Young people do like this now or something instead of this.
Oh, it's like this.
It's the heart emoji.
Don't jiggle, jiggle.
It folds. I like the way you wiggle, wiggle.
You
Oh,
wiggle.
show. We're going to review the entirety of season 1 of the Wheel of Time. The whole thing. Finale of Rings of Power. Welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show!
Hey everybody, welcome to the Wheel and Chill Show. We're playing D&D tonight. We're back. The Knights Who Say Chill have returned. We'll go around. Everybody can introduce themselves. DanaLou.
Hello, my name is Zuul, DanaLou Who, or on this show, I am Oriana Hope, a tiefling cleric.
Peril or Jessica.
Hi, I'm Jessica Sedai or Jessica Squeedeye, and in this campaign, I am Peril, a Goliath barbarian, and that's all you need to know.
Nicarlis.
Leia. For this campaign, I'm Nicarlis. I'm a satyr, and I am here to just cause the most amount of trouble possible.
Very nice. Co-host of the Wheel and Chill Show, Winespring Cafe.
That's me. I'm Winespring, and I play Beaks and Owlin Rogue Soul Knight.
Very, very cool. I am Tavern. I also co-host the Wheel and Chill Show, and I am playing a tree folk druid named Treon. That's about it for me. I'm going to hand it over now to our dungeon master, RandomNomen, or DM Daniel. Take it away, sir.
That's me, RandomNomen, DM Daniel. I get to DM for all of these awesome nerds, and it is one of my favorite things. So we are back on the world of Ilor, on the continent of Corva, in the Ardellan frontier. Daniel, I get to DM for... Whoa. I don't know if
Somebody does not have headphones on or did not have YouTube muted. One of the two. We should be good. I don't know.
I'm going to keep talking, then we'll try to identify the source and eliminate it. So we're back in the Ardellan frontier near the Queen's Lake, which was from a previous age, a mysterious giant lake that doesn't fit the geography or any of the normal paths of where you'd expect this lake to be. It was supposedly from the tears of a previous queen for the loss of her king, and said that she might be buried underneath, or her tears caused it. And you have found that it was actually controlled by a gnomish company called BEPCORP, and you have found your way in and found to an elevator through the 7 floors of the BEPCORP facility. And are working your way to the bottom to see what's going on, because there is some kind of corruption from one of the major demon lords and ladies from the original age of the dragon age of this world. I just said the name and I just scrolled away from it.
Telvatus the Merciless.
Helvatus the Merciless. She was of the white head of the multi-headed dragon, and she was the white, and she is known for pain is her purview and her realm of control. And Helvatus, for some reason, has created some kind of corruption on the connection to the plane of water. And when Treon landed on this on the surface of Elor, he was approached by the original primal forces that direct druidic power on Elor, and was given 4 tasks. And this is the path of water that he has to correct first. There's 3 other corruptions that he has to correct, but this is his first path.
This was before Earth, Wind, and Fire got rid of water. But I'm working for the band now.
Yeah. So something's going on. So they also met Nicarlis at the surface, and she had her own reasons for being here. She is a creature of mystery and beguiling nature, and but she had found the code to the door and also an ID card that she had snuck off of one of the original gnomes from BEPCORP. BEPCORP has been gone for several years, and it has been running on its own. And you actually ran into a hologram of original Thimblepot Fizzlegig, the first, who was just Thimblepot Fizzlegig because there was no second or third or fourth. He was still a young gnome who was intern for BEPCORP and was the last gnomish interface illusion or hologram. And he has been somewhat helpful, somewhat confusing, somewhat bureaucratic. But you have worked through a couple floors and found that the elevator shaft is filling with water. So you went back up to the second floor and completed a long rest. And now we come back as everyone is coming out awake for breakfast. And we are on the second floor, and we will let you guys start there.
Okay, so I used a little of whatever I could find, plus maybe a torch or something, to at least heat up some tea and maybe a little bit of bacon or something, and got out some of our fresh vegetables that we brought with us. Beaks, I know that. What do you think about where we're headed today? Because I know you seemed a little more upset after that last fight than usual. So what's going on with you?
Oh, was it that obvious?
Well, I mean, I know you had a little bit of hard time going to sleep last night, so
yeah,
I was a little worried about you.
Stalker. Sorry.
I appreciate you asking.
My job as
ready to
my job.
talk about it. I don't really know what happened, so.
Well, I didn't get hit with whatever that was when the dead things kind of exploded, but I saw that it was affecting everyone, but it affected you a little differently. So that's why I was checking in with you. And I know that what's coming up is something to do with the demon. We saw that symbol for Telvatus, the Merciless. So how's everybody feeling about heading down there?
I'm still asleep. I'm like snoring away. I don't think I snore, but I'm totally like sawing logs.
Is it like the Looney Tunes where you have that one piece of hair that just goes like up and then back down?
Oh yeah, totally.
I don't know if I like the term sawing logs.
Oh,
it's a bit awkward. Treon is I wouldn't say he's nonplussed, but his realm was surrounded by demons and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of par for the course. It's like we haven't really changed a whole lot.
Yeah.
So we know that we need to go down into the elevator shaft. Can we just review what we're doing? Like, we're headed down. We have the water gear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is it Treon? This is more of an above table question. Isn't it Treon who's driving this? That there's something that Treon wants to get to on one of the bottom floors?
Yeah, there's a pool that we talked about. Like he said at the beginning, and I think I shared with the group that there is a mission that I have here. It's a pool, but this is definitely the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Nicarlis wants to go very far down also.
Nicarlis hasn't said her reasoning for going down either, but everybody besides Nicarlis was there when he first landed on the surface and fainted and had a vision. So you guys were aware that he was affected by something.
Well, and now that we know of the problems that are here and the fact that there is a demon at this water source to the, the water plane or something, then I can see why you were given this task. I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense now. At first, we were just sort of following you blindly.
Just to take a step back, because we do have a couple of new players. I guess this might be a little bit more for Winespring because I think everybody else is a little bit more, but just for Jessica as well. There is multiple planes of existence in D&D and the cosmology. There's the main material plane we're on now. There's Feywild, which is where Nicarlis came from, which is kind of as if nature was in control and not affected by industry or anything. It's a power of nature and chaos and with that. And then the Shadow Realm or Shadowfell is the opposite, whereas if nature wasn't in charge, but more, I guess I would say death or darkness. And then outside of that, there's a lot of other realms that you can travel between. There's the planes of hell, there's things like that. But for each of the elements, there's an element of water, an element of fire, air, and earth. And they're represented in different ways. But water is just, as far as you can see, water, and all of the major water creatures kind of exist there. And often you'll find portals to that in large areas of water where there's kind of that connection. So just in case there was any question for that, there's elemental planes. So if you go to the plane of fire, it is literally not all fire because you can't really exist in that, but it's like walking in the middle of a volcano is often how it's described. So just in case there was any questions there of why we kept talking about elemental plane of water.
Okay.
So in preparing for going down into the water, what do we have for light sources? I don't remember what we have.
I have drift globe. Hold on. I have, yes, drift globe, which can either do daylight or regular light.
But is that for like a certain amount of time? Does it just stay on? I mean, I don't know how that works.
That's what I'm trying to look at right now.
So I do have those
60 feet.
The gem that I used last time that also gives basically 30 feet of regular light and then 30 feet additional of dim light past that. That's what I used last time.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't actually say a duration on this.
And mine does not have a duration. Mine's basically an on-off thing.
Yeah, okay. For as long as we'll be using it, I don't think I'd be that worried. I mean, we're not going to go for 30 hours of having it on. Some of the floors have lights, some of the floors don't, based on how it goes. You found out the Thimblepot, it can offer you some mechanical solutions, but you have to ask the right questions and in the right way. Mm-hmm. Thimblepot is really just a repository of information. Can't really supply information, but if you do ask the right question, you can possibly answer.
Thimblepot, are you around? Where are you?
He appears right beside you and says, BEPCORP, put a little gnomish magic in your life.
Hello. Thank you so much for helping us find this water gear that we are going to be using. Do you happen to have any handheld gnomish light sources that can go underwater?
Hold on, please. The helmets that were provided have lights attached to them.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And you show us how to turn it on, whatever.
Yeah, basically he'll point to it, and his finger goes through it accidentally because he gets too close.
And we can actually talk to each other through the helmets. We found out.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Within a certain distance, you don't know what that distance is. You haven't experimented with that distance, but it has been a problem so far. Those are only 15 foot of bright and 15 foot of dim beyond that, so they're not as powerful as say a torch, but they'll at least provide you something.
Okay. All right.
And again, those do take the jets take a bonus action to propel you. Otherwise, you're swimming at your normal speed, which is 1/3 of your movement.
It's not half speed.
I think climbing and swimming is 1/3. I can look that up. That's a good question.
Okay, I thought swimming was half speed. And for the elevator, did the elevator fall just and stay down, or did the cables break? Are the cables still there?
Part of the cables are still there. They did break, and the box or the elevator itself is at the bottom, or has floated down into the water.
Okay, so we don't have the cables there that we could just kind of use to guide us down.
Yeah, and then you have broken ladders on the side, but there is some metal attachments on the side. And then when you got about 2 levels down, you got into rock. I think it was cut into the rock, and it was bigger than just the 10x10 elevator shaft.
Okay.
If I look over the edge of the elevator open door down into the shaft, can I tell reasonably how far away the water is from the floor that we're on?
So just real quick, Oriana, you are correct. It is half, so it would be 15.
That's easier to figure than a third. Yeah.
Climb is a third, which is normally 10 feet because most people are 30. Okay. So you go back to the elevator.
I wanted to look to see if I could see how far down the water is.
Okay, so you push the doors open. A little bit of a strength test, but not really much for peril. And you look down, and it is about 10 feet below where you're at.
Oh, wow. The water's come up
quite a bit.
Well, if that's the case, then we don't really need ropes for right now.
Nope.
We can just swim down.
Jump in.
Yep.
Do I float?
No.
That's funny.
We can put some weights on your ankles.
I'm trying to make sure I'm not a witch.
Yeah.
I want to see him twirl his branches like a propeller.
Ooh. I'll just turn into something.
All right. Are we ready to go? Do we want to just bypass all the other levels and go straight to 7? We want to try.
How far down is that?
Well, you are on. So the first level was the office level. Then there was you came back up to the second level, which is the entry to the production levels. That's like a break room kind of thing, storage and break room. The next level was piping. We saw some giant pipes in the rooms, and you kind of went around the stinging and paralyzing and grappling kelp and all that. The next level down, you believe after that is level 4, which on the sign that you were given and you were checking with Fizzlegig was the water tank level. And then after that is the mechanical pump level. And then there is water storage. And then after that, he does not have the information because it is classified or proprietary information from BEPCORP.
And you said, if I remember correctly, that the distance between floors is not
uniform.
Not uniform.
Yes, not uniform. So therefore, we don't know how far down the last level is.
No.
And we don't actually know if we can get past we don't know if we can get into the classified floors at all.
Well, we're hoping that Nicarlus's badge works, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
then just as a reminder, Fizzlegig said that he could potentially help us fix whatever is leaking when we get down there, right?
Yes. He can show you some examples of where you need to go, or you can fill out appropriate paperwork and BEPCOR engineering will return your call in 3 to 7 business days.
Bebop a doobadop.
Great.
BEPCORP.
BEPCOR.
We need a jingle. All right, Chad, if you're listening, we need a BEPCORP jingle. Get to it.
We absolutely do.
Well, he's got He's got 5 jingles. He kind of cycles between. So
somebody's going to put it to music.
You want to bring the map up? Or
yeah.
Yet?
So should we wake the car and talk to her? Sorry.
Yes, we should.
Yes.
And do we need to ask anything more of Fizzlegig before we start going down? Like, he's told us for things that we need to fill out forms and such, which obviously there's nobody to answer those. So are we wanting to try to fix things before we get to the bottom?
Yeah, I think we need to check with him about where the leak is, because he doesn't know what's on level 7. So I'm not convinced the leak is on level 7. So Fizzlegig.
Yes.
Where is the leak coming from?
He pauses for a very long time. After about 45 seconds, comes back and says he believes the latest report is showing it is coming from level 7, which is the. And he can't anticipate it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it looks like we're going all the way down.
It seemed like there was some coming from level 3 where we were. And it had been that way for at least a little while for all that plant growth. But if we need to go all the way to the bottom, and we have a person with us who has an access card, should that allow her access to the levels? All of the levels, including the last one?
Access is dependent upon the type of security granted per card. The latest card swipe was yesterday. That should reach the appropriate level for that area of the facility.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Okay.
Meanwhile, is Nicarlis awake?
Beaks, he really loves you. Why don't you wake her up?
I'm setting everybody's lighting to the 15 and 15 for the head for the helmet. Is anybody using something beyond just the helmet, like the drift globe or anything like that, or is everybody just wanting to go with the 15?
I think somebody had. Who's wearing the goggles?
I don't have goggles, but I have dark vision.
No, I know.
Dark vision will work beyond that.
Didn't somebody get Grimm's?
Oh yeah, I have the goggles of night. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily wearing them, but I have them available.
Oh, okay.
If somebody needs them.
No, that's fine. I wasn't sure if somebody was actually wearing them.
I thought you needed them.
I've got dark vision.
Ryan? You have dark vision? Well, I think we all have dark vision.
Beaks,
I
do
don't.
you have dark vision?
Who doesn't?
I don't think I do.
Oh no, never mind. I'm wearing the goggles of night.
Oh, I do. Never mind. I do have.
I thought you were wearing the goggles of night. Yeah,
I had to look. I was like, wait, is it me?
Okay, I'm going to unequip them then.
Am I the problem?
Sorry.
Yes.
What's that?
Am I the problem?
Yeah, that's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Don't clip that. Mr. Moonbound.
So, Nicarlis, are you going to have just light up your thing in addition to make sure you
I'm
have
asleep.
Oh
yeah. Beaks refused to wake her up, so Peril would go over and like poke her shoulder with like one finger.
Nicarlis reminds me of Domino in the Deadpool movies. That her superpower is luck.
Yeah. Nicarlis, time to go.
I don't want to. I'm tired.
Okay, well, we're going to beat you to level 7 then.
Wait, where?
Good morning.
This place doesn't have a continental breakfast?
Actually, this would be our second trip there, Nick Carlos. You missed the first one.
Okay.
For the record, that was the most devious Peril has ever been in her life.
What's that smell?
I think that's pocket bacon, but I'm not sure.
Bacon.
Bacon. What's bacon? I've never heard of bacon.
Oh, don't tell her what it is. Let's not tell her what it is.
I've never. What is that? Smells fascinating.
Would you like to try some?
So
oh God.
Just as a reminder, the swimming helmets breathe underwater, but you have a disadvantage on perception checks because they're like the classic deep diving helmets that you can't really turn and have a lot of metal. And then the water jets are attached to your ankles. They give you a 30-foot swim speed if you use a bonus action. Otherwise, you're at 15 foot. And then the helmets do give off 15 foot of light.
And was there a life expectancy to those helmets?
24 hours.
Breathe underwater.
Yeah,
for 24
hours.
The spell is 24 hours.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we're getting
basically,
ready
he
to head
probably
down to
would show
Carlos.
you. He would probably show you that when you're done with them, you put them back up on the rack, and there's probably like a recharge spot to recharge the arcane power in them. And then you take them back off, and basically after a long rest, they're charged back up.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. So you're about 10.
Well-
You open up the heater. You're got some dark water underneath you. The light kind of flashes over the surface. You guys went down one level, and you started to see that it opened up into a broader, more wide open shaft, almost like a dug shaft, instead of just the 10 foot by 10 foot. And you're about 10 foot down from where you're at, so you would just kind of jump off into the water. So who jumps into the water first?
I mean, Peril doesn't mind going first.
Yeah, I'll probably go
Okay.
second. I would think the biggest people go first so they don't squish the smaller people.
And Treyon, I believe you feel kind of a pull towards something, don't you?
Yeah, we discussed
I'm
that.
I'm good following you.
Now,
to
the
whatever's
thing is,
pulling you.
that's a good damn question. Sorry, I got something in my ball. Daniel, do I feel that pull even here? Or do I just, did it like stop when we got to the entrance to this place?
It got to be just more directed. It's straight down. Like you can feel, like whenever you stop and think about it, it's just pulling you. It's like going through just from your chest straight down.
Yes, the pool is below us.
Now, Carlos, when you wake up, you are as everybody just kind of walks away from you. You noticed that in the outline of when you were laying, there was kind of some water on the ground because everything's kind of just wet in here. Your area was frozen underneath.
I would have made a point of telling Carlos that we asked the fizzle person, and it looks like your badge should work down there.
Fizzle person.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I did such a good job finagling that badge that obviously I went for the highest level person I could find. But I'm glad that it's working out the way I totally 100% planned it to be. Absolutely planned it that way.
And what do you do when you start to get up? Because you would notice it right away. What do you do to cover up that, or do you talk about it, or what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna make big stretching motions, but prestidigitation all around me to kind of like attempt to scatter it.
Okay. Give me a deception roll.
Ooh, first roll of the dice.
Yeah, my passage is 15, and I'm talking directly.
Oh, I've got
to
everybody
her.
on here.
Okay.
Well, she would have still been laying down. It was as she was pushing up, she would have seen that it was wet and frozen.
That is a 14.
Okay, let's see what. Okay.
And I'm distracting everybody by like talking about the smell of the bacon and like, what is that smell? I mean, goodness gracious. I've never smelled anything like that before.
The only person that was over there, because you went over specifically, Peril, was you, and she is being a shark. I'm going to say nobody saw it at this point. So, and presentation, cleared it up. So, yeah. Okay, so you guys jump into the water, start swimming down. No problem. You guys get spend the first couple rounds just getting used to it, using the bonus action. You know, it's like you're learning a new machine, and you know, some people bump into the walls a little bit and things like that. But real quick, within 2 or 3 kind of bursts, you got to get used to what you got to do. You get going down. You go past the next level, and it's still the 10 by 10. And you get to the next level, and the door is slightly open, and you can see where you guys were in there, where all the pipes were, and you had fought all the creatures that exploded with psychic damage. The water is still kind of pouring out of there. It's actually, you can see the bubbles, like there's a leak coming from that floor as well, but the leaks are coming from the bottom as well, so it's kind of mixing. And it actually has kind of got a weird effect that the water looks different a little bit. Anybody who is there can give me a nature check, but it's a disadvantage because you're kind of seeing it through your helmet.
Nature.
Okay.
Yeah. Disadvantage, you said?
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. 21.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm 4.
I got a 12.
I got an 18 and a 17 with that's without my bonuses.
You guys are seeing a weird mix where the two waters touch, but Nicarlis is the first one to figure it out. It's where freshwater and saltwater mix.
Ooh. Interesting.
So,
is there salt water in the Feywild? Would I know? Like, I guess I would know that, but
yes.
Okay.
You have specifically seen saltwater in the Feywild.
Okay, cool.
Interessante.
So
I figured that
they have 2 different
sources.
I probably have this wrong, but they have 2 different sources, but they mix because they have 2 different chemical properties. Like the I can't remember which chemical property of water it is, but they don't mix correctly.
Salinity.
Salinity definitely has.
It creates a channel, yeah.
And I would think that if one is coming from the lake, the freshwater area, also that one might have like different, plant matter and stuff, minerals, plant matter in it to make it more murky or whatever, blue green as opposed to more clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Geographically near somewhere where there's salt water, because if the lake's freshwater, are we close to a body of salt water where it's easily come in, or would this be something that would pique my interest?
It would definitely pique your interest because there is no salt water. You are in the middle of the continent. This would be like Kansas City having salt water come up from underneath.
Right.
So like an underground ocean or something.
I'm gonna press my talkie button and be like, okay, I know I'm kind of new to this area, but I'm pretty sure that there's not a body of salt water around here. Do you guys see that crazy swirly mixy stuff over there? That's salt water mixing with fresh water. Am I getting my geography wrong? Because again, I'm not from around here and I could be wrong, but
I heard tell in the Virgins, in the Verdancy, when we studied geography, some people thought the world was round, and maybe we're reaching the other side.
Also, we're tunneling all the way through the Earth right now.
Or
the planet, not Earth, the planet.
Ilor.
Ilor.
Well, on Ilor, where we are, the closest saltwater to us is on the other side. We're on the east side of a mountain range. On the west side of the mountain range, there's quite a bit of land before it reaches the ocean.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's where we came from, and that's a long way away. That's days and days away.
And probably
wasn't
probably
there.
equally distant the other direction, if not a little bit more.
Yeah. Peril was about to say we're about as far from the ocean as you can get.
Was I okay? Hold on a sec. Was I remember? And this is above board. Sorry, because I have to remember. I had two characters and my brain's mixing them up. Remember when we went to that one place where there was a big pedestal, and then you guys had to go underneath, and there were like ocean animals and stuff on the walls, right? You remember that?
Yep.
Magician's place. Was I there as Treon or as that's Grim? I think I was there as Treon. I was there as Treon because that's yeah. That was
you were there as Grim.
Treon.
Really?
No, because I think that's right after. That was right
after,
or right
Verdancy?
before.
It was right after.
Yeah, it was right before.
Right after the Verdancy?
Kritter. Yeah, right before we lost Safandria. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if these two places are connected in some way, like some weird mystical connection.
That was on the west side. I recognize where we were. That was on the west side of the ocean from where we are. We're on the east side of an ocean, and that was on the west side of an ocean from where we are. So
yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, we have a saltwater source here, apparently from the bottom, and a freshwater source. So I say we just keep going down.
Water's water.
So the fresh water is coming from the side. The salt water is coming up from the bottom, and there's more salt water than there is fresh water.
The salt water is coming from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more than the fresh water.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So you guys go down another couple rounds, and you start getting into a much wider. It opens up and it's more rocky on the side, and you can start to spread out. Like right now, you're really cramped in because you're 10 by 10, and you start to open up. And let me just.
Are we going down single file, or are we going down 2 by 2?
It opens up enough that you can spread out and go down multiple people at the same time.
Yeah, I think it opened up at what 30 feet.
So,
you said?
Yeah. So as you start to get into that area, the first person to notice this is Oriana. You see something moving in the water below you. You see something blur by you just outside of the reach of your
pearls.
Hey, I just saw something move in the water in front of us, below us.
Just a Grindyland.
Winespring, Beaks sees it right after that. Like she says something, and you're looking, and as you turn your head, something on where you were looking goes right by your spot.
Yikes!
All right.
So
I want to back up into like kind of the second line, like a little bit behind some of the bigger people.
And Peril would say, "You can get behind me."
Well, here's the beauty of where we're at. We can get hit from 360. So
yes,
it's not like we're walking down a hallway.
Yeah.
So I would say Ariana gets in the middle of the group, and
I would say Beaks.
Oriana,
no, I would say Nicarlis maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to place their character. So I'm gonna apologize ahead of time, but you guys know me. I like to do fun, try new things with you guys. So we're gonna try something and see how it works. It's worked so far. It's okay. You are going to be working in 3D.
Yes.
Oh dear Jesus. Okay, hold on. Let me.
So the right side, the blue one, is the looking down.
Okay.
And so you're going to place your token in A, B, C, D, E, F, 1 through 6, and that's going to be your position in the corridor, in the shaft. The other one is vertical. So as we're fighting and moving, we're going to be moving 2 characters because you're going to tell me where you are in position. And so your A, B, C, D, E, F is going to match your A, B, D, C, F on the other one. So if you're B there, you're B on this side. But you got to tell me.
But how do we know? How do we know how that orients to things in the? So this.
There's 7 columns.
I understand your. Sure. Let me spit it out.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm struggling. So dimensional stuff challenges me so hard. And the DM knows that. So how does this orient to things that we like targets we're looking for?
They're gonna be positioned in the same
on
way.
Like no okay.
We're gonna try. We're gonna try. This is we're fighting in an elevator shaft filled with water.
Do I have it right?
Yeah,
Daniel.
So
did I get it right?
That would mean that you're at B4 and you're 25 feet down.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, I don't know exactly how far down we've gone, so I'm saying 25.
We're gonna spend a minute or two here to make sure that people understand.
Yeah, my biggest concern is that I'm in B and then I'm in the right column.
Right.
Okay.
So place yourself in the blue column or in the blue square first, and then we'll figure out depth from there.
Okay. I got one in each.
Okay, so the elevator shaft or the elevator door opening is the brown square. Here is the same as this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that level 3?
That's level 3, and that's where you guys were just talking about the water mixing. And this is level 4 down here.
I'm going to move my guy over to this side over here, only because between Peril and I, we can cover anything coming up the shaft.
Okay. The thing I will say is you guys are going to be at the most 15 feet down because we were just talking. So you're not.
I would also like to clarify that I have 40 feet of movement, not 30. So I'm moving 20 feet, not 15.
But you could be moving 30 if you use your bonus action for the jets.
Right. But my intention was to be first through the breach and to look to get through the, whatever doorway we're going through. I plan on being the first one through it.
Yeah, you're below me. So yeah.
So what I would suggest is so I'm still trying to figure this out as well. We're working on this, guys. Is Beaks and Oriana are in the same column at different heights. You're not doing that here. So
no, yeah, they're off.
Yeah.
Oriana, you need to move one over.
Okay, so but that's like
you're in D.
No, the blue is looking at it from top down, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the shaft. And then the other one is depth.
Yes.
So you're in the blue one, you're in column D. Yeah, exactly. That's it. You just move one over. You're good.
Yeah. So
and who is the yellow?
That's Nicarlis.
Okay.
So basically then Nicarlis and Beaks are in C5 and D5. You're in D3, Nicarlis. I apologize, I had those backwards. You guys can raise your health back up. I didn't give you full health back up. You guys can be down to 15. Peril, I'll put you at 20 because you have the extra movement. If you want to be back up at 20.
And Nicarlis is where? Is she at 15
Nicarlis,
as well?
She's you can be up to 15 down because of the extra speed that Peril had. I'll let her be at 20. Everybody else can be a maximum of 15. So
yeah.
So we didn't use our jets. We did not use our jets.
I'm sorry, Nicarlis is at 15.
Or you as a start point at the top because you were all looking at where the water was coming out from the elevator shaft.
Okay.
From the entrance here, right here. So
yeah. So Oriana has to go back up. Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm only 10 feet down from there.
You're at 20. You know, we're talking about from the very top, so you should be at 15.
This is the maximum you can be at.
I can't show that I'm up any higher because I'm in the same column as somebody else.
Well, then I would just ask you to move over to a different column then. So we'll just start.
That's why I had moved over before.
I understand, but let's just try putting you in either F or A or
There.
Yeah,
There we go.
that'll work.
All right, that means I got to go back up to 15, and
Yeah.
it'll put me in column F. There we go.
That'll work. Okay. And Oriana, you need to move back up your health. Do I need to increase your health for you?
Oh, I just did, and it didn't take.
What is it?
It's 77. Let me try it again and hit enter.
There you
Now,
go.
did it? Is it? Okay.
So now that we're oriented on the map, can you ping on the map, DM, where the sighting was?
Just below, like down in this area.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wait, can you do that one more time? I didn't see. Okay.
They were just below you as you were.
Not that I saw.
Yeah.
You guys were all talking about over here, and for some reason, she just kind of turned and caught something out of the corner of her eyes, and something just went by real fast.
Okay.
So we are going to do initiative.
I'm shocked, I tell you.
Let me make sure it's cleared out. It is cleared out, so we're good there.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I could roll it on there. Okay, so how do I do this again? Because it's only the second time I've ever done this.
Actually, I'm going to move your initiative over here since there's more room over here.
I click on my character and then roll it.
Why is this one not right?
DM, I got 23.
In roll 20.
Or sorry, 22. I'm adding incorrectly.
Okay.
There you
I
go.
got a 4.
Well done, Oriana.
I got a 17.
Okay.
All right.
Treyon, your health still shows. Oh, you got it back up. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. No, and I don't know why my name isn't coming up. Let me fix that too. Why can't I click on that? No.
And then we will do descending. So we are going to do a surprise round here because they kind of came out of the water. So the only ones that are aware are Beaks and Oriana.
I don't think I can be surprised.
And DM, I got 23. I'm rolling manually, so I just wanted to.
Okay, thank you. I'll add it in. I forgot you said that.
Who's Marrow? Oh, Marrow is the critter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck! God damn it!
You said 23?
Yes.
Yeah. I have the ability. It says I have the ability to switch 3, but I just want to switch 2.
Okay.
In the order. So I would like to switch the Marrow and Oriana.
Okay. Was there a save for them?
No, it just happens.
Okay. I thought if there was if they weren't somebody on your side, if they weren't an ally, there was a save, but we'll do that for now. That's fine.
No. It's just any it says I could switch any 3, but I'm just switching 2.
Okay.
So okay, cool.
I was mistaken. It says if I'm surprised at the beginning of combat, but not incapacitated, I can act normally on my first turn.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Okay.
So we are at Carlos. You were still looking at the opening and explaining your geology, nature.
Yeah, and I'm going on and on about the Feywild and be like, okay, so I've seen this in the Feywild, and it was like, and I'm just going on in this long story. I have no idea what's going on.
And Treyon, you're kind of filling in some of the gaps that she's talking about, like, oh, you've studied this, and you're talking about it.
Yeah.
Peril, as you're kind of floating there, you see Oriana and Beaks react to something below, and you are prepared now for something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you like to do?
Oh, I get to. Oh. I don't know. I would probably say out loud, heads up, we have company. And I would hold an action.
Here. Flipping hell.
Well, there's two for each. So
that's all right. If what I'm thinking works, it'll make things a lot easier.
Okay. So go ahead, Beryl. What are you thinking?
God, I don't have anything good.
You can always hold an action.
Yeah, no, but even with that, so actually for my action, what I'd like to do is I would like to
This is her can't be
activate.
surprised. Yeah.
You're what?
I'd like to activate the champion crystal and have it floating around my shoulders, ready to go.
Okay. And you're not activating what the spell is, but you're activating it.
Yep. And as a bonus action, I would like to rage just in case.
I would like to rage.
Yes.
Okay. So
what did you activate? I just missed that.
Her champion crystal. She's gonna float it around her head.
Oh yeah.
So you guys all see Peril like tense up, and she grabs her axe, and she's looking down below after she glanced at Beaks and Oriana, and her champion crystal floats out of her belt pouch and starts to float around her as if it's just an air. The water isn't affecting it, and you guys all see a glimmer of crystalline sparkle magic around Peril, around just like her forehead. Something she did just set off some sparkles of crystalline magic as this all starts.
Aww.
I'm sparkly.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, around Oriana's head. I apologize.
Oh.
And then I would probably position myself like in front of Beaks ish.
Okay. Did Peril? Okay, I'm a little confused. Peril went first in the order
because this is a surprise round because they're sneaking up on you.
You and I were just talking about saltwater and
yeah. I'm just trying to figure out. I don't care that she's going first. I'm just curious as to because we rolled for initiative and then I got confused. All right, never mind.
Yeah,
we're good.
It's just the fact that you two aren't aware, so your turns went by without anything happening. Peril has an ability that she can be surprised, but she gets to act as normal. So what we're going to do when we're in the same column, like if you're both in the C column, I'm going to ask you just to put it outside of the square.
Oh, okay. And so yeah, I would continue swimming down. I vocalized heads up. There's company.
You're fine. You can stay there, Beaks. You're the first one there. We're gonna go from top down.
And I just would keep swimming down.
Okay.
So I moved myself on the depth scale.
Okay, so you went down. What? 15.
I went down. I went over 1 to place myself more prominently in front of Beaks,
and then
down 3.
Why would you? Never mind.
Because I can't yet see them. Because I can't yet see them.
But now you've got like 15 feet between us and you. So you're kind of by yourself.
Peril.
So
Peril.
I'm not explaining myself to you, Tree.
Okay. So you did your bonus action. You did your move. Are you holding an attack for when they come within range?
No, my action was to activate the crystal. So
action to activate the crystal. I apologize. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Okay. So we are to Oriana. You saw Peril react and dive down. Peril, Oriana, what would you like to do?
Oriana is going to immediately cast Bless. And I'm going to do that at a second level so that I can get everyone but Oriana.
Okay.
And just kind of be focused downward. I don't like her being too far ahead, so I think I want to go down just a little bit.
Okay. So you're going down 5 in the direction of where you were. Gotcha. And you're doing, who are you blessing?
Yep. And I'm blasting everyone but Oriana. 4. I did it at level 2 so that I could get one more person.
So it's a D4, right?
On attack rolls and saving throws.
I might have to switch to my phone. So if it's a D4 to attack rolls, yes, attack rolls and saving throws. I might have to switch to my phone. So if I disappear and come back, that's what happened.
We're gonna try these out, see if they get too crazy, but I thought they were cool. So
the DM has new toys.
If you start to track too many things, it gets crazy. But for now, we can at least show blessed and concentrating. Okay, so Peril went, Oriana went. Beaks.
They move.
Yeah, I can freeze them if we need to, but Beaks, you saw something just as you saw something. You saw Peril tense up, and you saw Oriana release some kind of magic with some crystalline magic around your forehead, and you saw something moving, and Peril dove down underneath you. Beaks, what would you like to do?
So is the thing that Peril initiated, that's something we all have access to, right?
The thing,
The
yes,
crystal?
the champion crystal, yeah.
The champion crystal. Thank you. I've been trying to find it. So I would mimic her decision.
Okay.
Just kind of trusting that. So I would activate the crystal.
Okay.
And what is it called? I'm not seeing it in my notes.
The champion crystal. I think everybody got one from the end of the Cal Cristolis campaign.
My bio and info section where I have a lot of notes on Roll20 is just not loading. So
gotcha.
If anyone could drop that in private chat, I might need that while we're playing.
Let me hear.
I don't know. I don't know
right
which spells you picked.
It's
so
the-
Beaks.
So they're preloaded.
I have it somewhere, I think.
Here,
it's
hold
the
on.
ones that I cast in your crystal.
In
3
the
levels
private
of
chat, I
spell.
put the description of the actual crystal for you.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
I'm trying. Never mind.
And so we preloaded those at some point. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it was when we
where I
did
wrote
the
it.
memoriam for Grimm, and then we talked. We spent some time with Oriana talking about what kind of spells we would load into that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I just don't think I took notes on what you loaded into yours.
No, and I'm not. I've tried closing and reopening, and it hasn't worked.
Actually, I don't think I've actually put any in mine yet that I recall.
So does it not do anything if we don't know what it's preloaded with?
I bet if you give Oriana a moment, she'll be able to tell you, because technically she's the one that cast the spell into the crystal shards for us.
Oh, so she might have it. I hope so.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Peril is surrounded.
And by you activating it, that means that you can use a bonus action to cast any of your spells that are in there.
Okay.
Okay, so the Marrow suddenly appear up, and they are basically just aquatic, amphibian-looking mermen. They're just kind of a dark blue scale, but they have kind of just like tendrils coming out and just like a lot of fins. Instead of the top half being like human or male, it's just very aquatic, fish-like all the way
But
through.
the only one that can actually see them right now is Peril, because we only have
Right.
15 feet of light.
Right. So they're all still coming up. One charges up. Sorry, Beaks. What'd you say?
One.
Okay, so I activated that, and then can I also connect to 4? Is it 4 people now at this level?
I think it's 4.
Is it 4? So that's everybody. So I'm just
I think it's
gonna.
everybody. I think you can connect to everybody. Just
So
go,
I'll
go
go
ahead and
and do
roll me a D8 to see how many hours you have on it.
Okay. Here we go. There's 1.
Okay, so 1. Well, you got it for 1 hour for free. After that, you got to spend a point. Okay, so they're going to come up, and they're coming up. There are several of these that are going to throw harpoons. The ones at the range are going to throw harpoons, but we're going to get the one that got up to you, just kind of dashed up and got up next to your barrel, and he is going to do looks like a claw. He's going to bite at you and then do a claw. It looks like so.
Okay.
I found it, by the way.
Okay. Can you send it in private chat?
Yeah.
Thank you.
16 does not hit you, I bet.
Does not.
Does a 19 hit you?
Meets. Yep.
Okay, so the bite goes past and then just bubbles. Is it right by your head? And as you're reacting to that, you feel a claw come up and rake the front of your chest, and that is slashing damage. 10 points of slashing and 1 point of psychic.
So it would be 5 because it's halved.
Yeah. Actually, no, I apologize. It's another 3 points of psychic.
Okay, so 8 total.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. So you take half damage from the slashing, but when it hits you, you just felt this scream in your head, just like it did before. And then the harpoons start coming in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 harpoons. Miss. Is it an 18 hit?
Are they all coming at peril?
Yes.
Oh,
that's
my
hilarious.
God.
Yes. She's just dodging in the water like Aquaman. 18 does not hit.
That's a 21. That does hit you, I think.
That hits.
Okay, so that is.
And none of us have
13
any idea that this is going on. Sorry.
You do a little bit just because it's sloshing up a lot of bubbles and activity below. So you're seeing peril moving at the edge of your vision, and then stuff's just happening below, and you can hear probably.
And I did shout out in the intercommy thingy that we got.
Yeah.
Incoming.
Yeah. And everybody got to go on the surprise round except for you and I, Carlos.
Because we were chatting about saltwater.
We were talking it up.
But the only person that can't be surprised is Peril.
DM, repeat the damage on the 22 harpoon.
13 piercing.
So half to 6.
Yes, and it sticks in your leg. And give me a strength check, and I know you're at advantage.
Yeah.
I've got a 21. It's a strength contest, not a save.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps.
We'll take the first one. It's fine. So you add 7 to your save, so it was a 5. Either way. Okay.
Yeah. Either way, I rolled like crap.
Okay, so that was that one. Let's see here. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulls you down towards him. And now this one will do a multi-attack beside you now. Oh, stop it. What do I got to do for this? We're going to move that out of the way for now. Yeah, okay. So this one right beside you down here as you're lower. So you are still in the same column. And they just pulled you straight down. He's going to do a multi-attack.
Mm-hmm.
With a bite.
God.
Bring it.
That is a 20.
That hits.
Your bite is a D8. That is 12 points of piercing and 4 points of psychic.
Half to 6, and then 4 additional psychic. Got it.
And then he stabs at you with his trident harpoon. And misses. And then these two on the same level as you, but over in the E and F column, they throw their harpoons at you. Miss.
Yep.
Miss.
Awesome.
That was a fun adventure.
Peril just growls in her helmet.
Okay, Treyon, you hear that all happening, and you hear Peril growling about something below you, and I don't believe you can see her at that distance.
Me.
Oh, sorry.
The Carlos goes first.
Yep, you're right. I'm sorry. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying this new system.
I know.
You're awesome.
I'm giving you shit. No. Peril, where'd Peril go? What happened? What's going on? Tell us. I can't say anything.
Turn on your lights.
You just hear, everybody should have their lights on. I activated their lights.
Yeah,
ahead of time.
Oh, but I thought we could only see 15.
You can. You can't see.
It's 15
anything.
bright. Is it 15 bright and then 15 dim?
It should be 15 bright, 15 dim.
Oh, okay.
So we can see 30, yeah.
Oh, so we can see you down there. Okay, cool. Yeah. I thought it was just 15. My bad. It's like, oh my God, Peril! What the? I am just, Frost is gonna develop around my amulets as I kind of hunker in and go, you will not hurt my friend, as I put my hands out like this and I cast Shatter. How many feet down is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I'm going to cast it to the center.
Okay.
So it will definitely hit Peril, but it's hopefully going to hit the rest of them as well, because it is a 10-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
So a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from the point which I choose. So
do you have to be able to see them, or do you have to be able to see the point?
No, it says a creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point. On that point, it doesn't say that I have to see it. On that point, and I can technically see it, so it's going to be just below Peril. It's actually basically right next to where Peril is.
Okay.
Sorry, Peril, but you woke me up, and I'm still grumpy at you.
You said 10-foot square, so like you're
a
starting
10-foot radius sphere, a 10-foot radius sphere, so a 20-foot diameter sphere.
A 20-foot diameter. Okay, but starting from here, so you would hit this one. You would hit all of them, but this one and this one.
I think the top one also. I don't think I would hit the top one.
No, you wouldn't hit that one, but you'd hit these 5. Okay.
Yeah. A creature.
Where is it placed? Can you ping it one more time where it's placed?
It's basically the center of the shaft, right next to Peril.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's in the D column, straight down from her, at 50 feet.
Yeah, and this has a range of 60 feet, so it's well within that range. Each creature must make a Constitution saving throw, and they need to beat a 15.
Okay, well, so that includes Peril.
Yes. Don't wake me up, bitch.
So the fourth one made it. That was the only one. Everybody else took full damage.
All right, so a creature
Do
takes
I have
3
advantage on con saving throws?
You have the blessed. It's only on strength checks, I think.
Okay, so I'll roll a d4 then. Sorry about that.
Attack roll saving throw.
Yeah. But just from her raging, she gets advantage on it. Strength abilities.
Okay. Well, it's not
So you
very
got a 15.
good.
You took
Oh,
full.
it is her rolling.
So
I was like freaking out there.
So all the failed takes 13 thunder damage, and those who succeeded take
thunder.
half.
Okay.
Creatures made of inorganic material, stone or crystal or metal. I don't think that applies. So yeah, bam.
Okay, these things take up a big area, so I'm not going to be able to use those in combat. That sucks.
What happened?
The tokens that rotate to show status, I can't get by them to click on other things. So those will not be used in that.
You can't size those?
That's size down to fit. Yeah. That sucks.
Boo.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it at all because it was cool.
It was really cool.
Okay, so a big empty space of water appears as a sound burst goes off in the middle of the water, explodes out, and then the water rushes in. So everybody just kind of gets pulled down for about 2 or 3 feet and then kind of resettles as the water refills that sphere. And we are through Nicarlis. Was there anything else you want to do, Nicarlis?
We're still at a 3rd level, right? Or that's where the 15-foot is. So
That's the 3rd level door.
Yes.
So I'm going to just kind of scooch off just inside the doorway to get out of target range.
Okay, so you're going to be in the A column?
Yes, I'm just going to swim around. Yes, if I can get my thing to click. I'll move myself eventually. There we go.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to scoot in. Okay, you're not going to be able to go fully into there, but I will give you cover. Okay. So, yeah, that's fine.
Just stay in A.
Stay in A, and we'll just say that you're as far as you can be.
Sweet.
Okay. I think this guy has got to be. So this guy's in. Okay. There's 3 of them in the B column, so we're gonna. Never mind. Okay, I think I'm confusing myself here. I'm trying. They all came up one side, basically. So we're down to Treyon.
All right. I'm trying to read this to make sure that I get this right. Okay, so it's basically any creature. Each object. Okay, any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails the dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Okay. I'm going to swim down my 15 feet.
Okay.
So let me see, where was I? 5, 10, 15. Actually, I'm going to go. Can I go 2 down and 1 over?
Yep. Just let me know where you end up.
Okay, I'm right there.
Okay, so you're in.
So I am now in E.
Okay, E4. So I'm going to move this guy off. And then we're just going to, yeah, that works.
Okay, now I am going to cast Fairy Fire, which I can go up to 60 feet. So it's a 20 cube, so it's 20 by 20 by 20. The best way to do that, let me see if I get this right, is I'm going to drop this like...
It's hot?
Yeah. Actually, it comes over a little bit more. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. I didn't do it right.
You're doing a 20-foot cube?
Yeah. I
Let me see
got
if I
it.
can just get-
It's 3, that's 4, and then right there. All right, so that's the area, and it's going to be in the center. So on the blue, it'll be like... Actually, no, I'm going to move it down a little bit. Hold on. I'm going to move it toward the left, toward the bottom, or toward the south there. So let me get rid of this one, because I want to be able to smack them. Since I moved down, I can kind of see them a little bit. So it'll be like this. So now everything within that cube has to roll for dexterity.
Okay. I'll do it real quick.
So
it's a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, they have to sit a dexterity saving throw. Yeah. So even the ones that we can't see, I mean, I think everything's on the screen, or if there's any invisible that we haven't seen in that cube, they also have to save.
Yeah, gotcha. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's this guy is the other one.
So I rolled a 17 on my dex save.
Me to beat it, you good? It wouldn't have done anything to you.
Okay.
So I mean,
What are they rolling for?
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity, what level? What DC?
Oh, 16.
16. Okay.
My save DC is 16.
Okay, so the last two missed it. So we're going to say this one and this one. What happened?
So only 3 of them got affected?
2 of them got affected. The other 3 saved.
I thought you said 2 of them didn't.
2, yeah.
I'm confused.
There was 5 total that are in there.
Oh, so I only got 2 of them. All right.
You got
so
2
this
out
is
of
what it does. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light of my choice. I'm going to go with something that sticks out, so probably green. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. So now each one of those that got hit are giving off light. Okay. And they have all of our attacks have advantage against them.
Oh, great! That's a good choice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it should have hit more, but oh well.
Well, Dex is one of their higher abilities.
So. Yep. No, we're good.
Let me give them a little bit of bright light here. They give it off for 10 feet.
Yeah.
Is that concentrating?
Yeah, 1 minute of concentration. Or concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay.
And let me see. Does it say? Yeah.
That sucks. These won't work, but they just overlap on space and can't get anybody. So we are going to give you concentrating and blessed. Blessed. Concentrating. Blessed.
Oh, you're doing the dot.
Yeah, otherwise the overlap doesn't work anymore. So, and then I think we're done with this square.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it.
Nope. Okay, and that was Treon. Back around to Peril. You are right in front of some of them.
She gives a little chuckle. She's very excited. And she is going to swipe at this guy directly in front of her. Oh, I keep trying to ping the map. Yeah. This guy directly in front of her, she's going to swing at him with her great axe.
Okay.
She's still raging because she took an attack.
Love it.
So she has advantage.
No, these two have advantage. But if you do
Okay,
your
so
reckless, if you do your reckless to get your extra damage, you'll get advantage.
Yeah, I am gonna reckless to take the extra damage. So yes.
Go
Sorry,
for it.
we're gonna have to work on it again.
Yep,
Okay,
go for it.
So again, the one directly in front, 27. Gosh, I hope that hits.
Hits, yes.
So that's 17 initial damage. And what am I doing? 2d6?
2d6. Yeah. So you're at 20 total damage? And then your 2d6?
Plus 5.
So 25? Cool.
So 25 to that first guy.
So you saw that there was an
Cool.
area like in his front that's kind of like chitinous shell that has some scales over it, and it cracked from the shatter spell that was hit around you. You just aim right for that crack. You just divided it even more, and blood starts pouring out.
And I give my axe a little swivel, and I go again.
Go for it.
You're going to attract sharks that way.
I hope so.
22
on that one.
22 hits.
With 13 more damage to him.
Okay. You swing it around and you just go right across and hit him across the neck and chop his head off.
Fabulous. And then for my bonus action on this guy right here, I would like to use my crystal to cast Inflict Wounds.
Ooh.
Get him!
Because he had it coming.
He had it coming.
What level is that for you? That one that you're doing?
It says it's level 1. And so it's not a lot, but it's something. Yeah, 4.
You got to reach out and touch him, though. So
let me see. Because that's my spell.
What do I have to do to reach out and touch him? You need an unarmed strike? Yeah.
Unarmed strike, but you would be adding in her magic. So
yeah,
what's your plus total? Like your proficiency plus your wisdom?
Mine or Oriana's?
Yeah, my inflict wounds to hit on that I think is a plus 10, and then it's 3d10 for the
plus 10.
Yeah. My spell attack. My spell attack is a plus 10 because it's a wisdom. It goes with my wisdom, and I have a 20 wisdom.
What's your proficiency?
My proficiency is what? 3?
It's 5 plus 3
no,
4.
4. Our proficiency bonus is 4, and I have a modifier. So I have a modifier that says plus 5, but my spell attack is plus 10.
Maybe you have like a war. Do you have like a wand?
I have a wand. I have a wand. So would hers only be a plus 9?
Hers will be a plus. We'll do the plus 9, yeah, because the wand is a separate magical.
I was gonna say because I don't.
I cast it with the wand.
Yeah,
I still say
that's fine. Yeah, we're stacking magic items then. I still think.
Yep, plus 9.
So I'm confused. I was going to say, I don't think she's too far off because mine is plus 8 and I don't have jack.
Yeah.
So do you just need a d20 from me or?
A d20 plus 9.
Okay.
Which is still pretty damn good.
Yeah.
28.
Damn. Okay. So you catch the one in the chest, whip around, cut its head off, and then turn and you just backhand the other one. And when your backhand hits the face, it goes off for 3d10.
Jesus.
Necrotic.
Okay, so, but I'm not rolling. It's a level 1 attack, so it was only 2d10.
No, it's 3d10.
Okay. Why am I arguing against more damage here?
I respect it.
How about 16?
16's good.
Yeah. And I'll just look at him and say, "How do you like me now?" And I will not move at this point. I'll stay.
Okay.
In the fray.
Oriana.
Okay, and I've been a little bit out of touch here because I had to switch to my phone because y'all were going in and out for me. So I am going to use my action to launch my crystal around me, and then my bonus action to activate one of the spells, which is a level 2 spirit guardian. I'm not guardian, spiritual weapon, the axe. And I want to cast it, I guess down below, like see the two that have green dots on them, to like in between them, like to the right below them.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to go ahead and strike the one that is right next to the left of it, the one that's with less health. Okay.
Yep, I got you. I'm just trying to find it.
That one?
Yes, that one. And it is, sorry. It is. It is, okay. It is 1d8, but I'm going to add the Blessed Strike. So it's now 2d8.
Nice.
And that is 12 points. And I'm done. I'm not moving.
Okay. You said 12 points?
Yes, sir.
And what'd you roll to hit?
Oh, well, that is a very good question. I skipped a step there, didn't I?
Yeah.
You're
at advantage.
Oh,
she's manifesting hitting.
I am.
I respect it.
I will hit. I will hit.
Yeah. Well, I think my to hit we just discovered was. Well, I rolled a 14 on the die, but come on. This is a level 2.
I don't think it matters.
It's a plus 10, yeah. It's 24 to hit.
Okay.
Oh, and it's 1d8 plus 5, so it's an extra 5. So I had 12 plus 5, so that's 17.
Okay.
Helps to look at your sheet.
Always does. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Beaks.
Okay, I'm going to use my champion crystal. And I have guiding bolt level 1 and 2. And I think I can use or go up to a range of 120 feet.
Yes, you can easily hit anything you can see.
So just the one closest to me below and to the left.
Okay.
So is that, can I use an action and a bonus action? So 2 hits on it or just 1?
1. You can only cast one spell per, yeah.
I'll go ahead and hit it once. Is that a certain type of roll? I've never done a spell.
It would be, you're using Oriana, so I think you'd be a +9. So D20 plus 9. D20 plus 9. Yep, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. And you have less, so it's also a plus
D4 on top of that.
Plus
She got it with the D20 plus 9, though.
I haven't done the +9 part. I'm trying to figure that out.
Just you rolled the basic 10, and then just we added 9 in our head. It's 19.
Oh, okay.
We can do it if you want to. I think there's a
hit it
roll.
twice.
That's fine. So go ahead and do damage.
5d6 radiant.
Thank you.
And then the next, if it's still alive,
14?
the next
14.
attack has advantage on it.
Yeah, I marked it with the green. Okay. Are you staying there?
Yes.
Okay. So the marrows start to act. So this one will come up straight up. So 5, 10. So it is going to come up to B5, right beside you. And it will attack you. This one will come in here. This one will come in here. So they're at B50. And that one was at B. That one's at B55. This one's at A50. And you are at C50. Directly under her, C550, and then that one will be there. Okay, so that one will come up beside you there. And the rest are going to come up here. So they're going to come there and there. And that's still at F2 and E1 at those depths. Okay, we're going to do beaks first. The marrow comes up and attacks with a bite. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
That is a D8 plus that. So 7 piercing, and you hear a scream in your head as psychic damage goes off. You take 4 points of psychic. So that was, I think I said, so that should be about 12 overall.
Okay. And I think I have something that can cut it in half.
You can do your uncanny dodge, which cuts
There it
damage.
is. I would like to cut that 7 in half.
Okay. And then it stabs you with a harpoon and misses.
Okay.
Peril is down there, surrounded a bit. We're going to come back to her. We're going to go back up to Treon. So these two throw tridents at you and try to pull you towards them. Miss on the first one. And the second one as a 17. Does a 17 hit you, Treon?
No.
Okay. So two harpoons go right by your head, and then they get pulled back on strings, and these things snarl at you. And these things will
Not very
attack.
nice.
Yeah. So we'll go with the one on the left side of you first, Peril. Bite.
Bring it. Bring it.
That is an 18, misses.
Misses.
Do a claw. Claw is a natural 20.
Okay.
That is, the claw is...
What is her health at?
Her health is fine. Don't worry about it.
Because you have it on a different color bar. That's why.
Yeah.
We're all green and you're on blue, and I was like, that doesn't look right.
I blame the DM. I think you should too.
That's
Okay.
12, that's 12 piercing and 13 psychic.
So cut down to 6 for a total of 19 damage.
Yes. I like how she just, I'm not scared.
But does that work in water, though?
It's a water rage.
I'm kidding.
It is a water rage.
We're going to do the one that's barely alive. He's just swinging for the fences at this point.
He's laying on his side. Just
Miss 17 doesn't hit you, right?
No, does not.
So that's the bite. And the harpoon is a 26 to hit. So that is...
That hits.
That is 14 piercing.
Cut down to 7. And I'm going
Yep.
to
The one right-
use what?
Go ahead. I was just going on to the next attack.
I was going to do my reaction Stone's Endurance.
Gotcha. Go ahead. Do what you need to do. The one right below you attacks has a 19 to hit.
Meets, yep.
Okay, so that is 7 piercing from the bite and 3 psychic. And then stabs with a harpoon. That is a
Sorry, can you repeat your damage?
3 plus 7 piercing and 3 psychic.
So 6.
Yep. Next one rolls a
Got it.
25 to hit you on the bite.
Jeez.
Yep.
Which is 9 piercing and 4 psychic.
8 total.
Stabs with the harpoon. Natural 20 on that one.
Yep.
So did I do? That was the damage. So that was the bite. So this is doubled.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 10 piercing and. Oh wait, I have to do more than that. 10 psychic and 8 more. So that was 14 piercing and then 10 psychic.
So 17.
Yeah. And then the harpoon is that hits as well. And that's 2d6. That is 12 piercing from the harpoon.
For
and
6.
Yep, and then one more. I think we got this guy left down here. Bite is coming in.
Okay. I am actually looking a little worse than I realized.
20 hits you.
Yep.
That is 12 piercing and 6 psychic.
12 total. Okay.
And the harpoon.
So do you need help? You need someone to take some of your points here? Like I have the champion tattoo. Is that what that does?
The flowering vine.
Yeah,
flowering vine. I have a flowering vine.
I think we have to be within
sorry.
20 feet. 20 feet.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Really?
Nope.
I don't remember that.
Yep.
You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet away anyways, even if it was 30.
Yeah.
So you're able to do that. Okay, so the last one hit for the harpoon, and that is 10 points of piercing.
And I'm down.
Okay, I was
Perilous-
watching your bar. That's why it's so confusing for me.
I can't change it on the bar and in D&D Beyond at the same time. So I can't keep up because I have to toggle between the Roll20 page and the stream page.
That's why it wasn't going down.
Okay.
I was sitting there going, she hasn't taken any damage. I don't know.
Because I can't keep up. I can't update it in 2 places.
I was like really confused.
When it's one hit per round, it's not a big deal. When
Yeah.
it's that many in a row, I can't keep up. So
No, that's a lot. And you were,
Okay, got it.
he hit you like 7 times.
yeah.
That was rough.
she went reckless, so everything's an advantage to hit her. So
Yeah.
okay, so Peril goes unconscious.
Yes.
And the crystal starts floating away. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I don't know if that would or not.
I don't see why it would.
Thanks.
Are you holding it in your hand? Like,
No,
because if you go in,
No,
No,
it floats around
your head.
us.
I think it would start floating away because you're incapacitated.
No, but I think it's attached to her, so it would just still keep going around in circles around her head.
It's
It
not
wouldn't
a
go
tube.
anywhere.
It's not a tube, though.
No,
People-
but when it comes out, it
Stealable.
circles her head.
Right.
Right?
But
why
but
would
that-
it? Why
but
would it
that-
change?
Because
If-
she's incapacitated. She's
But what
out.
if she? Let's say she pulled that thing out and then went to sleep with it on. Would it float away then?
I don't think it would keep floating. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to figure
it's-
this out.
You just told us that it stayed there unless someone grabbed
Yeah,
it,
took it.
and stole it from us.
But that's
what you
if
told us.
that's true if you're active and awake. But if you get knocked out in combat, I feel like it would fall. But we'll figure it out.
I say it disappears and goes back into your pocket.
I'll take that in advisement. Nicarlis.
So I don't know that she's unconscious because I can only see up to 30 feet, and she is outside that range for me.
Right.
So,
you
but
are,
I
yes.
see this rude creature attacking my friend Beaks, and I am not happy about it.
You are right
Mhm.
You are right behind. You're within reach.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know exactly what I'm going to do. So I am going to hold on to my amulet and start speaking in Sylvan and cast Clawing Darkness at it.
Ooh.
I need to make a ranged attack. And that's also with my bless. Oh God, I need the plus. That was not good.
They are within melee with you, so that is disadvantage.
Oh, shit. Never mind. Then I will do Mind Sliver instead. So I am going to drive a disorientating spike of psychic energy into the mind of this creature. And it must make an intelligence saving throw against my DC 15 or take 2d6 psychic damage.
Go for it.
And subtract 1d4 from their next saving throw.
Oh, nice.
It makes.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh no. It failed.
Yes.
Sweet. That is a 9 psychic damage. And as soon as I do that, I'm also going to change the tone of my chant into some singing. And I am going to give a bardic inspiration to Beaks.
Okay.
Again, not knowing that Peril is down for the count. I'm focused on my buddy Beaks.
I think it's a D6 then for you.
Yes, that is a D6 that you can use Beaks on either an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving roll for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. You good otherwise, Nicarlis?
I'm staying back in my safe place.
Okay, Trion.
I'm trying to think because some of my spells sprout from the ground, so I'm wondering if I could put them on the walls of the shaft instead.
Sure. Yep, because they're earth, they're rock.
Okay. Then. Ooh, do I want to do that or do I want to do the other thing? Son of a biscuit. I think the other thing is more important. Can I see Peril?
Can you? I don't know.
I mean, it's 15 feet of bright and then another 15 feet of dim.
I'd say you probably can.
And I see her floating.
If you can see her on the map, you can see her.
I am casting Healing Word.
Okay. What's the
on
distance
Peril.
on that? 5, 10, 15, 20?
60 feet.
Okay, you're good.
I don't have to hit, I just have to roll for it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a whole lot, but you get 5.
Up is up. No death
Yeah,
saving
and
throw.
then I get a bonus action. I think we talked about this, and I don't think I can use this. Oh no, wait! I can do bonus action spells.
At this point, it would have to be a cantrip.
The only thing I can.
It's a leveled spell and a cantrip if it's a bonus action.
Oh, because I've got certain spells that it says I can cast as bonus actions, which are not cantrips.
Well, if you cast a leveled spell, the only other thing you can cast is a cantrip with it. But one of the two.
Well, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm just trying to understand. You know, I suck at casting.
Healing word. If you cast healing word, that is a bonus action, so you still have an action.
So you have an action to cast but it have to be a cantrip because healing word was a leveled spell.
Yeah. All right, fine. Thorn whip.
Good.
30 feet. I need to hit. Wait, it's a spell. I don't need to roll to hit, do I?
Yeah, you do because it's not a save. It's either a roll to hit or.
All right. Never mind. I see it. So I'm going for the one that I have advantage on, right below me.
Okay.
How do I do this? I think it's this. I just roll twice.
I just realized with these helmets on, you can't take a healing potion.
So a 14 and an 11.
14.
It would be a 14.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Okay. Because it was with advantage. Plus the blessed that I had. So.
Oh yeah. You got it. You got it on the
7 points.
7 points. Nice. Do you pull them closer to you?
Okay. The long range is out of command toward a creature in range. Make a melee spell attack against the target. Oh, I got to get rid of this. I can't read. Attack takes 6 piercing damage, and if the creature is larger or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. Is it smaller than me?
No, they're both medium.
Well, I'm trying to. I'm going to read
actually,
this.
These are larges, actually.
Oh, okay. If the creature is large or smaller, okay. Oh, I get it. Large or smaller, so it would still fall. Yeah, I'm going to pull him right to in front of me.
Okay. So you are at B3, and that is the one at E40. So we'll go to E3. We'll just go right below you just to make it easy.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's where I would have pulled him anyways.
Yeah. So you pull the whip, grab him around the one arm that has the harpoon, and you yank him. Yank him up to you.
Yeah.
And advantage stays, right, because he's glowing, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that lasts. It's 10 rounds. Like a. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Peril, you got knocked out for a second, then all of a sudden woke back up with a still bleeding, but you woke back up with a rage in your heart.
And a little thing that's running back to you to circle your head. Now that you're conscious again.
It glitched for a second. You have to spend a bonus action to rage again because
Okay. I am gonna rage because I still have rage in my heart.
So much.
I'm gonna keep going with my reckless frenzied attack because F them. So I will go back. I will initially hit the guy to my left.
Okay. He is not damaged.
I am aware. 28 to hit him.
You succeeded?
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. So, and I'm sorry, my extra damage roll is
So roll regular damage and then
2d6.
add 2d6 on top of it. So 14 plus.
Yeah.
Dos d6s.
I did 8.
Okay, 22.
So 22 damage total.
Yep. Big hunk into his shoulder.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's almost dead.
Yeah, I was gonna go back to that guy.
Okay.
Okay, DM, I have a question.
Sure.
Real quick. When Peril said, I'm down, could Beaks have heard that?
You would
because
probably
we're connected?
You'd probably hear her gurgle and see a bunch of like bubbles pop up from there and maybe some blood. So yeah, I would give you guys the chance to know that she passed out.
Okay, so because we're all connected, everyone knows she's down then.
I'll generally give you that yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure Oriana knows before her turn. Okay.
For future reference, Jessica, I seriously doubt that Peril rages in silence.
So for the dude on the left, I rolled a nat 20.
Did
you
hear
the dude
me?
on the right, I rolled a nat 20.
Yep, I see that.
2 nat 20s?
Yes.
Yes, beast mode.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
No, I was asking.
Yes,
I was asking Jessica if, when Peril rages, does she? I mean, is she yelling? Is she screaming? Is it silent rage?
Well, I feel
Because
like
that's
over
another
the course
way
of
for
the
us to
campaign,
know.
she's gotten more vocal.
Okay, because that's another way for us to know is if she stops yelling, she's in trouble. So that way, if Beaks is connected and she's not hearing the blah, she would know.
The what?
Silence is a
Where's he
bad.
at? Don't do
bad
it.
note.
Yeah.
Look at
Okay.
you, Mr. Moonbound.
Peril. I see
So
that you rolled
all that
a natural
damage
20.
to the dude to the right. Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure you're do the right. So yeah, he only had 4 hit points left. So yeah, he's done.
Okay. My whole plan worked. That's my whole turn. And I am woozy a little bit. I am like this, but I'm there.
Roll the actual damage.
I did.
Did you actually do it? The 9?
Yeah.
That can't be all of it.
I mean, it is. It's 1d12 plus 5 when I don't have the bonus stuff to roll.
So you did.
So it would be double the dice. So it would be 12 plus 3. So it'd be 15 damage to the dude on the right.
15 damage. Okay. In certain times, I'm allowed to kind of change things up and use an optional rule. And I think this would be a cool one when you come out of death and in a rage and you roll a natural 20 and the guy only had 4 left. We're going to say that actually carried through on a cleaving attack to hit the guy beside him because you had damage left over. So you only did 4. So you're going to do 11 to the next guy.
I mean, who am I to argue with more damage?
It's not going to happen all the time, but that was a pretty severe moment of rolling a natural 20 and the guy had 4 hit points left and you would have cleaved right through his body.
So I pop back up like the thing that's outside the car sales and I whoop.
Okay. So took that one out. Okay. So we are, I assuming you're staying?
Yes, that's my turn.
Oriana.
Okay, so I'm going to move so I can be a little closer to Peril. So I'm moving over a column.
Okay.
And down a little bit, just to make sure that I'm within 30 feet of her. And I close my eyes briefly and focus on my deity, and then cast life transference. on peril.
Gotcha.
So, and I'm going to do it at a level. See, this is a level at a level 4. So I'm upcasting at 1 level. So this will be 5d8. Okay. That's 10 plus. Wait. Hold on. That's a. Found it. That's a 2. Okay. 22 doubled, so that's 44 plus 5. No, plus 6 to you.
So 50.
Yes. And then so 20, and then that's 22 minus 6 to me. So of like hit points negative. So
you took how much?
I took
16? 18?
22, no, 16. You're right.
16.
I took 16 damage. And that's my action. So my bonus action, I'm just going to slide that, over and take a swipe at that one. So that is a 20 to hit.
Just double checking. Spiritual weapon doesn't cost concentration, does it?
No.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm. No, I still have bless up. So
okay,
I will have to re-roll a concentration check on that in just a moment. Thanks for reminding me of that.
Yeah.
So then that's 2d8 plus 5. Oh, that's only 10 points, but that's 10 points.
Hey,
and
10
then
points.
my concentration check is 10 plus whatever my bonus is. So it'll do it. I'm still concentrating on bless.
Okay. And he took 10, you said?
Took 10.
There we go.
Done.
Perfect. Oriana's done. Beaks. Just to remind you, this one is in melee. You can do sneak attack. This one is in melee. You can do sneak attack. And if you can reach any of these down there with peril, those are in sneak attack. But if you throw it against any of them that are not right up against you, you're at disadvantage because this guy is beside you in range. In melee is a disadvantage.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one right next to me with sneak attack.
Yep.
And can I use guiding bolt again?
You have 2 guiding bolts.
Guiding bolt would not give you sneak attack. Your side blade would give you sneak attack.
Okay.
Spells don't normally do sneak attack.
I still think guiding bolt might be more powerful than with sneak attack potentially.
Yeah, I think you had a level 1, and a level 2. You cast level 1 last time, so you can cast the level 2 in this time if you want.
So I've been trying to find what the difference is with level 2. Do you? I couldn't find anything. Okay.
Yeah, it does more damage.
Yeah, it should.
Oh, more damage. Yeah. Okay.
It does 5. Let me see. It does 5d6. Well, did you do 5d6 last time?
I did.
Then
so he'd be at disadvantage casting the range spell against him, but you have him at advantage, so you'd be at normal.
Oh, okay. She's figuring out the damage, so
yeah. If you did 5d6 last time, that was your second level spell. So then this is 4d6 to the damage. But you're still at a plus whatever you roll plus 9 for the hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I still think that's going to be more powerful than anything I have. So I'm going to go and attack that guy on the left.
Okay. You would be at normal because I think he was guiding bolt from you before. So this is using up that attack with advantage. And then, but you're at normal.
Okay. So I'm going to do a D20.
20. And then we'll just add 9 to it, whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely hit.
Okay. And then damage is going to be, she said,
4d6.
4d6.
Radiant.
And then I can add a d6. Oh, I should have done a 5d6 from Nicarlis.
That's not for damage.
Oh, it's not for damage. Okay.
It's only on the attacks, saving throw, or ability checks.
Okay.
They've got it for 10 minutes, so there's no rush.
Attacks, ability, or savings. Got it.
Yep. So you hit him pretty hard in the chest, and then he's still glowing from the second guiding bolt.
So can I use my psychic dagger as my bonus move?
No, because that is only if you use your psychic blade as your attack. You can do it as a second attack if you do it the other blade first. It's a kind of a dual bonus. They're connected. You have to use them together.
So could I use my regular dagger or my sword?
You used your action to cast the spell.
That's it. Okay, thank you. I'm not used to spell casting, so.
Wait a second. Was the bonus action? What is it to activate that crystal?
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus. No, yeah, you could do it. You could do an attack then. Yeah, you're fine.
An attack with what?
Your soul blade. Yep.
Oh, with the soul blade, the actual sword.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Because it's a one-time thing to use that crystal.
Is it normal then?
Yeah.
For that at that point, okay.
And she can get her sneak attack damage?
Yeah. Yep. I don't think she'll need it, but...
Sneak attack damage, psychic sword damage. And if I need it, I have a D4 and a D6 for...
You already hit. Don't worry about that. We're doing damage now.
Okay. Just making sure.
So you did 7 for the sneak attack, or we need your damage from your short sword.
No, I thought I hit that. Well, it says 7, right? From that? And then
The
sneak
7
was...
7 was a D6 plus 4. So that, okay. So you haven't done your sneak attack damage. So that was the 7 already.
Sneak attack was 16.
Says 16.
Yeah, it was 16, but I'll take 18.
Either one killed him.
Okay,
so
good.
You stab him right in the neck, and his eyes go black. He just screams and burbles and floats away.
Bye.
So there's your bonus action and your attack. You can move if you want.
Bonus action and attack. I'm going to move.
You move straight down and get closer to peril.
I think I can only move 15. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. I am going to move closer to peril right there. Perfect.
Okay. And you stay in the same column. That's good. Okay, cool. Excellent. The marrow. Well, they're going to stay right where they are on peril. This one will scoot around to there. And this one will scoot there. And we'll do peril first. So we'll do the guy on the left, bite and harpoon. Natural 20 on the bite.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't do much damage. That's probably good.
How many crits have you taken?
When
3, I think.
I think it's a 3. I think you're at 3.
When I get advantage on every attack with her, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That is only 7 piercing because he rolled a 2 and a 1.
So 3.
Yeah, and then 4d4 psychic, 10 psychic, and then the harpoon, natural 20.
Jeez.
So,
DM is rolling high tonight.
That's ridiculous.
So you're close enough for flowering vine now.
Yes. That would be 15 plus that'd be 19 piercing.
So 10.
Yeah. So that's the first guy.
So
that's the first guy.
Question for you.
Sure.
Like for example, she took 19, but she took 10 because she's peril. But if somebody were to use flowering vine,
they take 19.
They would take the full hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's the problem with taking hits for the tank.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Peril.
Southwest of you, first attack, bite.
Mm-hmm.
Misses with an 18. I think 18 misses you.
Sure does.
Okay, so the bite misses. Harpoon. That is a 20 to hit.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 piercing.
6.
And then this guy below comes in with a bite.
If you get hit with another crit, you might as well just roll another character. Seriously, this one's bad luck.
First one.
He is not.
The bite does hit with a 26. That is 12 piercing and 6 psychic. And
Okay,
harpoon.
so 9. Yep.
Harpoon comes in, hits with a harpoon. That is 12 piercing. Okay, that's them. So the other ones.
I am still up for now.
The other one's moved up on either side of Treon, so we'll go to the one to the right of Treon with advantage. We'll do a bite. That is a 23 to hit.
They got advantage because they split around me?
Yeah, they're flanking you.
Okay.
That is 12 piercing as it bites into your arm, and you hear a scream in your head and take 5 points of psychic. And then they attempt to harpoon. Yep. Then they attempt to harpoon you and miss. The other one attacks. Which one would he go after? I think he goes after the cleric. Let's try that. Bite. 26 to hit with a bite.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get to hit you very often, so I wasn't sure.
I know.
That is 4 piercing as it bites your arm as you try to get in the way of it and push it away. And you also hear in your head screaming for 6 points of psychic. So I think that's the first psychic you've taken. Okay, and so then it stabs the harpoon at your chest. That was 14 total.
Okay.
And then comes in with a harpoon at your chest.
Okay, go ahead. Because I wanted to go ahead and with that first hit do a hellish rebuke.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, that's
do that.
2d10.
It's a little inappropriate how excited the DM got when he said, "I don't get to hit you very often."
Yeah, no. 11. That's 11 points.
11 points. That's perfect.
Okay.
You hear the screeching over the robotic sound, and somehow it comes across, and you see it just kind of like a wave through the water, and it hits its ears, and it just thrashes around with the hellish rebuke. It somehow traveled through water. The second attack on its harpoon comes in for that definitely hits a 25, and that is 12 points of piercing as it stabs you in the shoulder.
Okay.
What are you down to?
Remove.
Hold on, let me do. I am down to 35.
Okay, I'll correct that on here.
40.
Okay, that's all of them. We are back around to Nicarlis.
All right, I can barely see what's going on, so I'm going to pull. Cause I'm pretty sure I've heard weird noises from Peril, and I want to be able to see. So I pull that gem out of my pocket and I whisper into it. So DM, this is up to your discretion because it doesn't have an activation, whether it's an action or a bonus action. It does say it lasts until I take a bonus action to repeat the command to turn the light off. So is this a bonus action or is this an action to activate?
I'll assume it's a bonus action for now.
Okay. They wanted to double check because it doesn't say in the verbiage. So I didn't want to make assumptions.
What does it change to?
So I now have 30 feet of bright light from me and then 30 additional feet of dim light past that. And then I've got the little pocket that is sewn into my cleavage that I tuck it in. So I've got my boob lantern. And
lantern.
Yep. So point the boobs down the shaft.
Okay.
And so now I can see what's going on with Peril, because I can see that, Beaks hasn't been hit. Beaks is my buddy. I'm concerned about her, but it looks like she's got friends around her. And as much as I'm mad at Peril for waking me up and being rude this morning, I don't actually wish ill for her. So at this point, I will see her kind of surrounded and lots of blood in the water. Doesn't look great. So I am going to, at this point, cast Clawing Darkness at the one immediately to her left. So I need to make a ranged spell attack against them.
Are you still way up at the top?
Oh yeah, I'm staying in my safe spot. I like you guys, but
Just
that's what it gets to.
Yeah, just want to make sure you're still up there.
That was a dirty 2. So with the 4, that's a 3. So I'm kind of just, there's too much blood in the water to see what's going on, and I just the spell fizzles out and doesn't cast.
I'll give you advantage on this. Go ahead and roll, because they don't know you're there because you haven't moved from that spot and you're kind of hidden. I'll give it to you.
Okay, nice. So that is a 14 with a 3, so 17 for the attack.
Yep.
All right, and then 2d6.
You're 60 feet away. They and with blood in the water, yeah, they don't see you.
Yeah. So the Clawing Darkness. So that is a 5 for necrotic damage.
5 total.
Yes. 2d6. Yep. 4 and a 1.
So describe what happens in the what does the spell look like?
So I rake the air in front of me and close my hand, and at this point they will just feel across their brain like it's the physical embodiment of nails being clawed against a chalkboard. That's what this creature's brain feels like is happening, as this claw is scraping across its brain.
So
horrific.
It just arches its back and yells as you do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I can pull them 10 feet closer to me, which I will do.
Okay.
And I don't know if that gives Peril an opportunity of attack.
No, forced movement does not cause that.
Cool. Had to ask.
That's a good question.
And I'm going to stay where I am because I am nice and safe. I love these new people are cool, but I am not risking myself. I'm going to let them take all the damage.
Treyon.
Yes, sir.
Your turn.
I know. I'm thinking. I had a plan, but then you split them up, and I couldn't do my plan.
Plans are great until you get punched in the face.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with my sickle on the one in the middle of all of us.
Yep.
The one that's got the yep. Natural 20.
Nice.
So let's see, that's 1d4 plus 1.
So 2d4.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Or just double. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Of course, that was that. So, oh no, it already doubled it by itself. Oh no, it was because it was plus 1. So it was 1d4 plus 1, so that was 2, and then another 2 for the double damage. So it's 4 points.
4 points. Excellent.
I suck at doing damage, but I get a bonus action.
Yeah, you do. Oh, God.
And so therefore, you said cantrip, or is it? Oh no, it's just one of these 3 spells here.
It has to be something that's a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bonus action. Grasping Vine on the one by the wall. because I don't think it would reach the other guy.
This one or this one?
Yeah. No, this one right next to me by the wall.
Okay. Because you're only 5, 10, 15, 20. You're
Yeah,
like
but the thing with
45.
grasping vine is it has to come up. Hold on, where the hell is it? You conjure a vine that sprouts from the ground. I mean, it has a range of 30 feet, but I wanted to hit this guy up close.
Yeah, if you want to, I'll absolutely say you could hit this guy, but I would let you do it in this kind of situation because he's close to the wall. So
Yeah.
choice.
I'm gonna hit the guy next to me, or I'm gonna put it right next to the guy next to me there, because he can still reach 3, maybe 4.
Okay.
All right. So grasping vine. Let me cast this. I don't know why I have to. Oh, yeah. That's all I gotta do. I cast that. Now it you conjure vine that sprouts from the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. When you cast a spell, you can direct the vine to lash out at a creature within 30 feet of it that you can see. It has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be pulled 20 feet directly toward the vine. All right, so I just wanted to grab it right there. So he's got to roll against saving throw for dexterity against the DC 16.
Do you want to move him up or down the wall or anything, or?
Oh, if you'll let me do that, sure. I would say move him up.
Okay.
Into
like
emptiness.
Like up here?
Yep.
Okay. What was the save?
16.
16, what was it?
Dexterity.
Oh, he missed that.
Woo!
Good one.
Yeah, I don't think he takes damage. I think he just gets grabbed and moved.
Okay, but he's not restrained or anything? Gotcha. Cool.
Actually, it's a good question. Sorry.
Look it up and we'll move on. That's fine.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll look it up.
I don't think I've managed this well, so that's...
Oh, no. Yeah, it doesn't take any damage. It just gets chunked over.
So he's still an F, but he got moved up to the 10. Okay. And then that one is down there with you guys. That one I don't think is around anymore. That one got moved up. That one is gone. And let's put that down there. Okay. Sorry, I should have realized I hadn't kept track on the right side. Okay. We are back around to Peril.
Peril is still raging recklessly and is breathing heavy, but ready to finish this guy right in front of her.
Okay.
So she's coming at him again with her great axe. .28 definitely hits.
Yep. Oriana, did you save from the damage you took from the attacks for the concentration?
Oh. Hold on. That's a good question. I have to roll twice. I get hit twice.
Yeah, I think both of them are going to be like 10s at most.
Let me see what my plus is.
I think you had a 20.
But it's
okay. So it looks like 19 damage to the dude in front of me.
Okay.
12 and
still up.
Okay.
I got a 12
Let's
and a 23
do it again
for my 2 saves.
You're good. You're good. You doing a second attack on him? Hit.
I am. I'm sorry. My stuff is being super glitchy.
It's okay.
I feel you.
Same.
Okay, so 12 more damage to him, it looks like.
Okay, you kill him with that second
15
shot.
on the second swipe.
Yep. Kill him on the second one. So you got the one just to the south of you.
Amazing.
Do you want to move and take damage and take a shot, or do you want
to? No, I'm going to continue to stay put and breathe.
Okay. Oriana.
Okay, so I am going to cast Mass Cure Wounds, and so everyone is within 30 feet of me. And let me see. Let me roll this up here. I just had it on that. All right. That is 22 points of healing to everyone.
Nice.
And then I get an extra 7 for healing y'all. So I get 29 points.
So 22 points.
And then I'll figure that amount out in a moment. I'm going to move the spiritual weapon to opposite, like to hit the guy who's just below me, not the one beside Peril, but the one below me. Okay, and so to hit, that is.
You have advantage on that one.
Oh, I do.
They don't get flanked.
No, you have advantage from the spell.
There's a green dot.
You're right.
Oh, it's 15 plus my 10, so 25, and then it is spiritual weapon. 13 plus, is it plus 5? 13 plus 5, so that is 18 points of damage to that.
Don't you have like a D8 you add to it for like blessed weapon?
Yeah, I rolled. It's only 1d8 for the level that it was at, and so I added the d8. So I rolled a 7 and a 6, so that's 13, and then I get a plus 5 to that.
So it was minus. So it was 18 total.
18 total for that, and then I've got to see what my hit points are at.
So while you're doing that, just let me know what your hit points are. I'll change on here. 64?
Yeah.
Good to know. Beaks, you have a guy right in front of you. You have a guy floating up towards you. And Peril has one still on her, and she is still pretty hurt.
Okay, so I'm going to use my psychic sword and attack the one that is next to Peril. I think I can get that far.
Easily can get that far. You're fine.
And I have the baneful weapon.
Yep.
With that. Do I need to read it again, or you got it?
Nope, you're good. Just tell me. I think it's just a damage thing.
Okay, so this is normal, right? Not disadvantage. That's 13 with the sword.
Add a D4 for your bless, and a D6 if you want it for your inspiration. It's your choice.
D4.
16 hits.
I did the D6 right after, but okay. Can we just ignore that? Okay.
Save it. Yeah, I don't want to burn it for you if you don't have to. So 16 hits. So do your damage and your sneak attack.
Damage is 10. Sneak attack 15.
Nice.
And does that take care of it, or do we need to look at the baneful weapon stuff?
Look it up anyways. It's not enough to kill him.
It's not enough? Okay.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Wait, you said to look it up, or you said don't look it up?
Look it up. I look it up. I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh, I thought you said it's not going to be enough to kill him. Okay. So once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack roll using this magic weapon, the one I just used, you can force the target to make a DC 13 charisma saving throw.
Okay.
So if they fail on a failure, whenever the target makes an attack roll or saving throw until the end of your next turn, the target must roll a D4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Yes. Yep, he saved actually.
Oh,
sorry.
That's okay. It was good. It's good for you to know what it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit it in the shoulder, and it screams and let out something in some language you don't understand, and then just glares
Do
up.
I understand it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, so I have the bonus attack too, right?
Yep, you can throw that.
Let's go and get that done too.
There's no sneak attack, but you can just roll it, and then it's your base damage. 14 hits.
Okay.
I think it's just the dagger damage. Nice. Still up, but looking pretty ragged from the psychic damage you just took.
Okay, I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay, so that was Beaks, the Marrow. This one knows it can't get past you, so it's going to swing at Peril with advantage. Bite hits for 12 piercing and 8 psychic.
What was that to hit? Hold on, I want to replace that with a 2.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
So
I'm sorry. What?
My crystal thread. You want to explain it?
No, go for it. Could you?
Okay, my crystal thread that I got, in addition to letting me switch some initiative orders, once a day I get to roll a d20, and today I rolled a 2, so I am replacing a d20 roll with a 2, and therefore it misses you.
Amazing. So I just put all that damage back in. Thank you.
Yeah, it was 12. So
it was 14 total.
Yep.
Yep.
So that was the bite. So let's do the harpoon. Harpoon misses.
Great.
This one floats up beside. I think it would be up that far. This one is actually not beside you, Beaks, but it's gonna try to harpoon you and pull you towards it. Misses, so it's not going to do anything. This one here and here is going to go after. It's going to keep going after the cleric.
Okay.
Bite. Did I roll? That is a 26.
Hits.
So that is that's 7 points of piercing and 4 points of psychic, and then it tries to hit you with the harpoon.
Okay, so it's 11 and
misses on the harpoon, so it doesn't stab you. Your shield knocks it aside. This one up here, Treyon, did we decide if it's restrained?
No, I just moved it up there.
Okay. It tries to pull you towards it then.
Tries to pull me towards it?
Yeah.
With?
Actually, it's straight above her. It's going to come down and get behind her.
Oh, I was nervous about that one.
It's going to go to D6. And it'll just be one above her, and then so we'll say we're flanked, and it's going to attempt to attack her then. Does a 19 hit on a bite to Oriana?
19 is my DC, and I made the
check concentration. You take another 10 piercing and 4 more psychic as it bites into your back, kind of swims down and bites into the back of your neck, and it tries to stab through your lower back with a harpoon while it's holding on to you. And has a 24 to hit with that. So that is...
I'm going to divination that.
Okay.
And I think Oriana's frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard him.
Yep.
Yeah, so once per long rest, I can have somebody re-roll a d20.
Okay. I will do that.
So
it's a natural 20. So
we're going to use the one that's not a natural 20.
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah, you tried. So she took...
You're going to have to write it down because it looks like she dropped.
So she took 10 piercing on top of that. So
I'm waiting to see if she pops back up.
Gotcha.
I got to get me some wigs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 10 piercing and so 20 piercing and 4 psychic is what she took.
Dear,
on that last one?
Altogether, 24.
What the?
Arrows are...
Yeah, no, don't ever bring these guys up again.
Annoying. They're annoying.
Never bring them up again.
I mean, I know. I'm the one that already went down, so... I was fine right up until I wasn't.
Okay, so we'll go on beyond her. That's all of that. Nicarlis.
All right, so I'm going to peek out from where I'm hiding and see my buddy Beaks is being attacked, which I'm not a fan of at all. Do not appreciate this. So I am going to do the same Clawing Darkness again. So I need to make a ranged attack with my Bless, because I'm assuming Bless is still up.
Yep.
That is a 18 to hit, or for the attack.
18 hits.
And then that is a 10 necrotic damage as I whisper in Sylvan, and the claws just strike against its brain, and I will also pull it 10 feet closer to me as well.
Okay.
Dana, yeah, I'm muting you for the static. Yep. Or you just muted yourself. You're good.
Okay. So
and I don't think I'm going to take any bonus actions at this point. Okay. Yeah, no. That I'm staying put. I poke back into my hidey hole.
Okay, Treyon.
Okay. Let's see. We got the one right next to me.
Barely alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack that one with the sickle. That's the one with advantage, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So 16 plus 4 from the bless, right?
Yep.
It's 20.
Well, you roll a d4, but you don't need to. 16
Oh,
hits.
I can roll a d4. It doesn't matter. All right. Okay. Yeah, I hit. I got it. That does 3 points of damage. Stupid sickle.
You reach up, grab its neck, and slice it across its throat, and it dies.
And since I have the grasping vine still active,
yep.
I can use it as a bonus attack.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I should say, on each of my turns. Now is that's on top of the regular bonus action I get?
It's probably using your bonus action to do it.
Okay, that's fine. And yeah, let's get that thing away from Oriana. So I want to. It's got to save dexterity save against the DC 16. Huh? Failed. All right. So the tentacle was here, correct?
Yeah.
So that's 10 feet. Let's take it down here.
Okay.
Nobody gets attack of opportunities as it goes by, does it?
Nope, because it's force movement.
That's fine, whatever. I was trying. Yeah, that's where it's at.
But that's true for you guys too. That's the thing.
No, I know.
Okay, so that's that. We are to peril.
Okay. I want to kill that last guy right next to me.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Beast mode.
What is that? Oh, that's a little one of my lines. I'll get rid of that.
So I'm going to continue.
Say that again, Jessica. You broke up.
Yeah, she broke up for me as well.
I think she's just continuing reckless.
Oh, okay.
Man, we're winning on connectivity tonight.
You hit.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. I was about to say it's actually not too bad.
Easily kill that one.
Can you see all those rolls?
Yep.
Yep.
You are close enough.
Harold's like, oh.
You're close enough. If you want to try to, you can swim across you're real close to him because you're in the C column.
What, this guy here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're actually below Beaks.
Yes, I'm going to let you move me where you think I need to be, and I'll just focus on rolling.
Right. Put you in the C. Yeah, we're going to put you there.
So 24 to hit him.
Yep.
And another 14 of damage.
Nice. He's the healthiest left. So, do we have Oriana back?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
She's just a little fuzzy when she unmutes.
Okay, is this any better? I changed
Yes.
mics. Okay.
Yeah. Did you get all of the damage from first and second, or just from the first?
I was told that I took an additional 24 damage
Total. I don't know if you caught the first attack.
Oh, I caught the first attack, which was 12, and then I got
the second one. It would have been 10.
Okay, so it wasn't okay. Hold on.
I
subtracted another 24, so I get 14 back.
Yes.
Okay, because I had already subtracted the 12. Okay, so let's just or 11, whatever it was. Okay, let me look at this again.
So the closest one to you is in D6, but he's at 40 feet below you, and he's beside Peril.
He's 40 feet below me, or
He's
only
at the 40-foot line. He's down here.
He's okay, so it's only like 15 below me or whatever. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the spiritual weapon to attack that one.
Yep, it's right above him.
And that is a 26.
Hits.
And that is 2d8 plus 5. Oh, that's really bad. That's only 8 points. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on that. Lovely. And then I am going to do my own guiding bolt. That's a level 3, I think. Let me see what that does for me. Guiding bolt. Where are you? Okay, yes. All right, so that is a roll to hit. That is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
And that is a 6d6 radiant.
Dang.
Ooh, I only have 5 out here. I'll have to roll one again. Okay. Oh, this is not great. Okay, let's see. That's 10, 15, 17 plus 3, so 20.
He's gone.
Bam.
Yes.
So we got this one at B1 at 20 feet.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
I'm just letting everybody know. Beaks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with my short sword.
Okay. You do not get sneak attack, but you can do regular damage. 20 hits.
Okay. Well, that's good.
For 6 damage.
6 damage. And you want to do my dagger?
Go for it.
16.
Hits.
Okay. And damage is 4.
4. Catch him twice in the torso, and he just kind of screams a little, and then turns, and then suddenly sees Nicarlis and swims away.
Shit. Oh, and I was hiding.
Swims
Guess
right
the
up to you.
The boob lantern gave it away. Damn it.
Every time. Comes up and tries to bite you. Misses. And tries to harpoon you. And misses.
Because the boob lantern flashed in its eyes.
A 5 and a 1 is not going to make any difference. Nicarlis, it's right in front of you.
Well, I am going to Mind Sliver. Actually, I think at this point I'm going to... I'm going to pull out my dagger. Because, visceral reaction. I'm pretty sure with a short bow will not work.
No.
Actually...
Nicarlis is going hands-on.
Forgot I had a hand axe. How much damage? Yeah, let's do... So I pull out the hand axe that's in front of... Just right at my hip, and I just chop right at it.
Sure.
Peril goes, yeah!
And that is an 11.
You have your
bless.
Bless, yeah. Bless.
I forgot about bless. Oh, I didn't have bless. That's right.
That's what bless is an 11.
Oh.
Misses. Treon. So you're at 30 feet down at E4, and they're at B at 10 feet.
So that's 20. What is that? 20 feet, and then a couple over.
Yeah.
I'm
not doing too much of the Pythagorean for this. It's already tough.
No. Yeah, I got you.
And thanks, you guys, for sticking with me on this one. This was a hard one, but it was at least interesting, I think.
Going with Thorn Whip.
Go for it. What's your range?
Thorn Whip has a range of 30 feet, so right at the edge.
Okay. If you want to, you can move like 10 feet up.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I can move.
Yeah.
I'll go right above Oriana.
Sounds good.
And Thorn Whip. Oh, look at that. That's a 26. I'm assuming that hits.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And shitty rolls for damage. 4 points.
You catch it around the throat, and one of the thorns comes in and just catches a jugular, and blood just pours out.
Nice.
It gush all over me, like right up in my face.
Oh,
that was so gross.
Fish blood.
I didn't think to, but
So You guys pause for a second, and you don't feel anything else moving around. You don't see anything else moving around. Do you want to move down to the next door?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's see if we can get in there and maybe.
Okay.
Hey guys, let me catch up.
Okay, so you guys all move down to the next. You guys all move down to basically right in front of this door, and looks like there's like another ID that has to be scanned. So Nicarlis scans it as you guys are all waiting, and you suddenly realize as the door opens up, there's air on the other side, and you get pushed into the room.
Nice.
And the
Close it quick.
The door gets shut behind you, and I'm gonna move you guys. Give me just a second here.
What level are we at?
Level 4?
This is level 4.
Which is the water
sportswear,
water tank level.
And electronics.
You guys get spit into this room, and you land in a pool of water, and the door shuts behind you, and some water pours out onto the floor, but there is breathing air in here, and you are in this pool, and it's maybe 10, 15 deep, and you're able to swim
we're
around.
not on a different map, right?
Yeah, we're not on a different map. We don't see what you're seeing.
That helps that because I didn't move the banner over. There you go.
Hey, look at us.
Wait, where's the door? Is it right here?
Yeah, you guys get pushed because of the water push you in. Some water kind of flows all over the floor in here, and you're kind of like splashed in like a 15-foot pool deep. And as you kind of get your bearings,
50 Marrow show up because they've been vacationing here.
This is their
this is their spa.
This is the family section,
Oh
so
my
they're
God,
a little
what?
they're a little
Holy
narrow too.
shnikes.
I was joking, Daniel.
You see 3 things swimming in the water around you as they start to approach you immediately, and that's where we'll stop for the night.
Get out of the water! Get out of the water!
What in the hell I don't even know. Are those the actual creatures?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
So that's where we'll stop for the night as these things come out of the top of the water and start swimming immediately towards you.
Okay.
They should be going to the one covered in blood.
And yeah. And so just to clarify, we're in a pool of water, but the room is air filled. Like I could take my helmet off.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes. Everybody can take you don't have to swim around. When you open the door to go back out of this one, you'll be back in water. But for now, it's sealed and not leaking. So
got it.
Nice. That's good. This one was kind of, there was a little hair raising there for a minute.
And I am going to say that I still think that spirit guardians would be fabulous for somebody who gets completely surrounded by enemies.
No, I love your mindset. I just I haven't had a chance to change it yet.
Yeah.
So
how does that? Okay, I was gonna say, how does that work, DM? Like, if she only casts like a level 2 and she still has a level 1 in there, how do we get rid of that if we want to put a level 3 in? How does that work?
Yeah, you can't. You have it has room for a level 2 spell.
It has room for a level 1 and a level 2. So you would have to cast a level 1 and get it out of there before you could put
or cast a different level 2 or cast 2 other ones.
But that's what I'm saying is, like, in order to clear up a space for 3, you have to cast everything out of it.
Yes.
And then you can refill it up with a level 3. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's once per long rest?
Yes.
Like yeah. All right.
But it uses up Oriana's spells. So like when you guys get done today, she won't have as many spells. She may not have a 3rd level spell left. So she won't be able to cast it until the next day. So unless it's one of your spells.
Still holding.
Like, Treon, you could cast one of your spells, or Nicarlis could cast one of her spells because it's any spell.
Any spell, yeah.
Got it.
Wait, I'm not part of this, right?
No, you don't have one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I think you can use your spell into like my crystal, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think Nicarlis would know anything about this. So.
You
No,
don't know
and
that.
I think that Nicarlis would see it as us asking her for a free spell.
Yeah.
Or taking something from her.
Yeah.
Like a part of her soul or something.
So thanks for bearing with me on that. I just thought for
That was fun.
No, that was
3D.
That was interesting.
Yeah, it was fun.
Interesting.
That was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a different way to have to think about it in like a, a full 360 space.
And I suddenly realized I screwed up. I shouldn't have had icons. I should have just had numbers for the bad guys. So I knew that I was dealing with 1 to 1 and 2 because I just would have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that would have let me know which one I was moving because I was moving 16 pieces. So
no, yep, I got you.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
all right. Do you want to go through and have everybody ask like one question if they have one, or what do you want to do to shut down the session?
I just suddenly realized I don't often put you in battles back to back, so this is kind of an interesting. You guys normally have a chance to kind of pause and catch your breath. This is one of the first times you guys are going to be fight to fight. So
no, this is really cool.
I think at the very beginning we went on we went on 1 24-hour, like one long rest. We had like 3 battles or something crazy.
Yeah, back in the forest, right?
Yeah.
Since then, we have not really done this.
Yeah.
Conservation of resources.
Yep.
Wasn't it the temple? Like the first temple that we went into where we had like the shambling mound and
that was my first death save. Yeah, that was my first death save.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll go around and see if anybody has a question or comment for LDM. Jessica.
I reserve the right to give the DM my comments in private. But it's really good to see you all and happy holidays. And I can't wait to see you guys next month.
Yes. All right. Leia.
I don't think I have any questions so far.
You don't want to know how to get blood off of clothing? Or do you already know?
I was in the water. It's just like it was a blood spray that happened in the water at my face that I did not appreciate. But I did.
At least you had a helmet. At least you
had
had a helmet on.
I had full protection and didn't mess up my clothes, which is really good. I really appreciated the fact that I had
wonders.
A protective layer between me and my beautiful wardrobe, and I didn't have to prestidigitation blood off of myself. So
very, very cool.
So thank you, DM, for protecting my wardrobe.
But you will need to spend the first round drying your wardrobe because you are sopping wet.
I thought it was inside. We had suits on, or is it just the helmet?
It's just the helmet.
It's just a helmet and boots, or whatever.
Yeah,
helmet and jets on your boots.
Yeah, sure am glad I'm made out of wood.
You're warping already.
Oh, damn. That's messed up. DanaLou, what do you got?
I just really wanted to say it's been kind of interesting as we grow through the levels and we collect different items and potions and things, that I found it really interesting, and to go, like, before we play, to kind of go and look through things, and it makes it more interesting. Like, don't always have to use the same things, because we can, like, use something from our stone or our little crystal thing that we won, or when we can use potions, we have some potions that we got along the way. And in this section, I found that kind of interesting, that it makes it a little more varied, that we can, have more options, but I have to remember more things that I have to remember that I have those options. So, but I really like that, because I haven't really played with a lot of extra things along the way with other characters. So it's fun.
Tavern, can you take the map down?
Sure. And let's do this.
Look at us.
I will go, and then I will give it to Winespring after that. For me, I was in a bit of a pickle. I I could wild shape, but then I was under the impression that if I did wild shape, that I would probably damage the helmet and the jetpacks, and I did not know how much time I was going to be in the water. Plus, holding, I mean, certain things I can change into, I get like an hour's worth of breath.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how far down we had, so I couldn't do it.
That's interesting. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
Me
so
neither.
I was sitting there going, son of a, and then all the spells I have are like land based, so it pretty much sucked.
Yeah, but talk to me. I'll always try to work with you.
Well, no. I mean, I had, like I said, I had something set up where I pulled the one toward me. The next round, if that guy attacked me and hadn't moved, I was going to try to drag the other guy below him, and then I was going to moonbeam them both.
There you go.
But
one thing I didn't want to like enter at play, but any like radiant or lightning damage, would that kind of
that would have
sizzle
trickle out through the water? Like, I don't know if that would
radiant.
I was letting you guys wait to see if anybody did it.
Yeah, radiant is actually different. It's not. It's a holy power, but lightning
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, radiant. I don't think would have been a big deal. Lightning would have sucked.
Lightning would have hit a radius.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you can't use like a radiant something to light a fire. Like it doesn't.
Yeah. It's like,
Unless
so radiant is like radiation as opposed to flame.
It's like light almost. Yeah.
Winespring, what do you got?
That was neat. Great job, DM. And I really enjoyed the champion crystal and getting to use spells, since I don't usually get to do that in any of my D&D characters, I don't think, anymore. That was fun.
I think the next character you make, I think you'll enjoy being a spellcaster. I think we'll figure out one that you'll like. I'm thinking you would probably like a warlock.
Honey.
Are you trying to kill Beaks? Is that what I'm hearing?
I was gonna. That's what I heard. That's
I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to bring up the veiled threat there.
Listen, my favorite thing in the whole world is making D&D characters. So I will make a character any day of the week with anybody. And I'm just going, okay, you've done rogue, you've gotten that under your belt. A warlock is kind of a hybrid into the next part. I think you'd have a lot of fun with it.
I will take that in consideration, but hopefully Beaks never dies ever.
No, I say one time we do like a little one shot where everybody gets to play a different.
Oh, I would totally do that.
That would be cool. Actually, and don't forget, Winespring, that you can multi-class. So you can always take one level in the spell casting class to add to Beaks's rogue.
I guess when we get to that point, I'll know.
Yeah, well, anytime you level up, you can say,
level up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to remember.
Yeah, you have to have certain like attributes, minimums in it to do it. Like a fighter, you have to have a strength or a dex of 13. Like a cleric, you have to have a wisdom. But yeah,
we'll try to remind you.
Yeah, I'm totally making a note.
But she's got a cool thing coming up for Soul Knife, where she can throw her Soul Knife and teleport to where it hits.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to figure out, if you want a multi-class, you got to figure out when you're going to do it, where it's not going to detract from, from your next big thing. Yeah, that's the shitty part.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel.
I just want to say thank you for always being willing to try my cool, weird stuff that I always wanted to try as a DM. And I'm like, you guys are up for it, so let's do a 3D effect and all that. So I had a lot of fun, and it suddenly struck me. I'm like, oh no, Peril can't take a potion because she's got a diving helmet on. Huh.
Yeah, there was a lot of issues with that friggin' helmet.
But it made it fun. And you've still got 3 more levels to get through. So.
And I used my first 5th level spell because I was like, I can't do another life transference at this point. I used the mass healing word or whatever that is.
That was a good one.
I was like, I really, okay. Someday I'm going to be able to like double that up with like something else and make it like twice as good. And I cannot wait for that day. It's going to be so good.
You maxed me out. You maxed me back out to health, and I stayed there. So
you maxed me back out to health as well.
You didn't take any damage.
Yeah, no.
Didn't take any damage.
I can't stay away from them Street Fighters. I'm sorry.
But you kept them off. I mean, you did your job because they didn't get to the rest of the group, and that was
yeah.
I mean, they got to us, but
Well, I
Okay.
did my best to make myself a big shiny target.
Yeah, they were.
Didn't the Carlos just say they got to us?
They
Is
got
that
to
what
me.
she just said?
Yes.
She kept a lot of them off.
It went in your direction and got killed before it got to you.
It attempted to stab at me and missed, as I attempted to stab at it and missed. So
I picture the Carlos was like,
it was just like all the boob lights going everywhere.
You're just trying to blind it with the light.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There was so much boob light going on.
All right. Let us, since everybody's gone, anything else, Daniel? Or are we good?
no. So I'm assuming we're talking about next year sometime for.
Yeah. We're probably looking at January sometime. I think the 27th. No, the 21st. 21st. I think I'm
Should we do
busy.
this off screen?
That's a Tuesday, anyways.
No,
yeah.
I just was saying this is the last one for this year.
Yeah. We'll definitely take that to Discord and figure out what day we're going to do it. And I will also reach out to Kritter just to get a roundabout of a return date. I don't think she's got one just yet. I mean, she's still she can take as long as she wants. But yeah, it'd be nice to get a general idea if she's got one. If she doesn't, it's not a big deal. All right. Well, everyone. Are we doing a group picture or no? Yeah. All right, everybody, group picture. Are we good?
Okay.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Merry Giftmas, whatever you celebrate. Enjoy it.
Merry Christmas.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.